Hello, chat. Welcome to the stream. Let's go live everywhere else and also center the live stream because I forgot to center the stream earlier. There, at nang di mapagalitan ni Editor Kelbs dahil off-center yung ating camera. But anyway, not yet a black badge for you, Ron. Not quite yet. I wonder who will be the ultimate first black. May way ba para makita yun for me? Hold on, let me check it out, chat. Let me check it out. Papaano natin may kita kung sino talaga ang mauuna? Sa pagkakaalam ko, pwede. Kapag ni-rearrange ko to a certain way, yung mga members natin sa stream, may kita ko kung sino talaga yung magiging pinakauna sa lahat. Give me one quick sec. Hanapin ko lang. In the meantime, chat, kung di nyo pa napapanood yung Vitasoy video, please watch the Vitasoy video. I would really appreciate it if you also leave a comment. If i-share nyo yung video. Super laking tulong niya talaga. Ngayon pa lang natin pag-uusapan, Katerina. Kaya Katerina, alika na dito sa YouTube. Same username. Mag-react tayo kay Norman. Actually, meron akong mga 4 na tabs dito. Pag-uusapan lang natin si Norman. But also at the same time, prior to today, hindi ko siya kilala. So I will be doing some research there as well. Oh, chat. Si Ali Orts lang yung black badge. Oh, man. Check it out. Okay, I'll show you right now, chat. Boom. Ali Orts is the only black badge. 23 months. Pero ito yung una nating 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Patrick all the way to Ali Orts will be our first black badgers. Hindi. The black badge will be for those who have made 24 months. Sign of love and onting pagpipilit. sabi ko kay Ali Orts, alala ko nasa gym yun eh. Sige na, please, ikaw na yung maging first member. So, eto tayo, chat. Literally, our first 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These are the first 11 who will be black badgers within the next month. Yeah. May naka-only packs ba? Wala. Walang naka-only. Only pops, you mean? Only pops. Ano only pops? Ano yung only pops? Only pops, wala. Walang naka-only pops. That was initially created for a member or one of the viewers ng Benifam dati. Pero hindi lang talaga natuloy. Uy, Cory! Cory, what's up? What yun ba yung look? Wala ka pa rin. Green Hills Incident. Ano yung Green Hills Incident? Ano yung Green Hills Incident, Millie? But anyway, it's so cool to see. Na ito yung black, ito pala yung itsura ng black badge, oh. Boom. My goodness. So cool, man. Shout out Team Kahombre. What's up, Team Kahombre? Yung, hindi Green Hills yun. Greenfield. Greenfield yun, Millie. Yun ba yun? Hindi nahuli ako. Greenfield yun. Dang. Solid to. My goodness, chat. I really appreciate it. Saktong 10 ang magiging Black Badgers within the next month. Hindi naman fake guard yung nanghuli sa akin. Not at all a fake guard. Ano lang talaga, strange behavior of a guard. That's for sure. Has anybody caught up to this? Ako, hindi ko siya kilala, chat. Promise, at all. Pinapanood ko siya. It's all over my feed. Nakikita ko rin siya sa Facebook ko. Pero to be quite honest, despite seeing him everywhere, even on Reddit, hindi ko siya kilala. Yeah, Francis Leo Marcos. Ang alam ko parang scammer siya. Uncle mo to? Uncle mo to, Lemonade? For real? What do you know about this? He's just a very obnoxious guy that lies and harasses people. Ooh, I did not know. I did not know. So hindi mo talaga siya unk. Speaking of unk, chat, let me just show you something here quickly. Speaking of unk, so I posted this video last night. Okay, so I posted this video last night. By the way, hindi to paid content. Literal, nilibre lang ako ng isa sa mga contact ko who helps me be a creator with brand deals. And pinapunta niya ako dito. And basically, I just decided to make a TikTok out of it. And then may nag-post dito. Makikita ba natin? Chat, come on, man. Paano mag-selfie si Ninong? Come on, man. Come on, man. So, I was going through the comments and most of the time, iba-iba naman maraming, the comments are mostly positive. And then every so often, you get gems like this na sobrang laugh trip lang. Actually, totoo naman. Perfect angle. Diba? Gotta showcase the nose, chat. I mean, not everybody gets to have nostrils with this much coverage. You know what I mean? Not everybody can smell in 3D like me. It's not a lie. It's not a lie. That's the thing. So yeah, I thought it was a good one and funny too. Yung libre mo rito, parang Rick, alam ko ikaw yung manlilibre dito. What's hoppers? Unjust vexation? No, that's not Ilong Ranger. Light coercion involving an act by a person which causes annoyance or irritation of another. Unjust vexation. So yung may sinasabi ni Levi na may pag-obnoxious siya. Di ko kilala talaga Heaven Kaya nga panoorin na nga natin to. Simulan na natin yung stream chat. Let's watch this dude because I want to know more. Been seeing him all over my feed. Right? See, sabi sa inyo, di ako sa Ilong Ranger Okay, tinan natin to.
I-serve lang po namin yung warrant.
Okay.
Ikaw po ba si Norman Magusin po? Alias Francis Leo Marcos?
Oh, bakit?
Ba't sabi na yung warrant ka raw?
Sino may sabi?
Ayun na sila nag-i-upload sa akin. Ano na yung nakalain?
Sino?
Crazy though. Imagine catching this on a live stream and then this living on the internet for the rest of your life. 'Di ba? Hindi mo to matatakasan habang buhay mo tong makikita and naka-burn in na siya sa utak niya. Yeah, I know, naka-live nga. Ito live, ito mismo yung live content, 'di ba? So, let's watch it. By the way, maganda yung sinabi ni Lemonade dito. Side dish pa lang yung kinakain niya, pero main dish ka agad yung sinerve.
Magpapaniwala ka naman doon. Wala naman sinasabi abogado ko
Oh! That makes it even juicier, bro. Right? Like you can't script this. Yung tumawag sa kanya sabi, uy, may warrant ka daw ah. Tapos sinabi niya on stream, huwag kang magpapaniwala dun. Wala naman sinasabi yung abogado ko. With a very confident face too. What?
Eh, bakit? Nasa korte na ba o fiskal pa lang?
Piskal pa lang.
Gago kayo nagsasabi, pwede ka na lang kunin.
Dapat din, demanda talaga.
Oh, edi demanda mo. Demanda. Hayaan mo sila. Bahala sila doon. Basta bahala yung
And also, this is live. So it's basically, it's a private conversation, man.
mga abogado kong gumalaw. As simple as that.
Ano ba kaso yun?
Malay ko.
Wala isip.
Pero nandun yung ano mo, nandun yung abogado mo.
Hindi, wala. Nandun na, nag-file na lang ng memorandum. Sabi niya, wala ka ng hearing, sabi sa akin.
By the way, sa mga nanonood dito sa TikTok, pwede kayong lumipat sa YouTube. Live din ako dito, CI Benipayo, yung username ko. Wala pa, pero mukhang kakailanganin na natin ng abogado.
Napakakaroon eh, natalag sila.
Hindi, wala akong hearing. Sino paniniwalaan natin? Si Poblador? Yung abogado natin? O sila?
My gosh! This is so ominous, chat. Alam mo yung tipong, you can't write this. The fact that it happened, na sobrang confident niya. Akala ko yung pinaka-content nito, naka-live siya, tapos hinuli na siya. Akala ko yun na. I did not know that may scene pa before that na sinasabi niya, dito to yan. Hindi mangyayari yan.
Sila lang ang may hearing. Sila lang ang may hearing. Tapos, syempre, natatakot sila na baka lutangan ko, na baka gawin ko yung ginawa nila sa akin, na baka lutangan ko sila. Di ba, nung nakaraan ako may hearing, wala naman sila, di ba? Tapos nagpadala sila ng bash sa akin, ng haras. Natatakot sila na baka gawin ko the same. Kaya, syempre, nagtawag. Papaniwala ka na bando? Wala yun.
Yo! What the hell?
Ha?
Unti-unti na doon, Mark.
Wala. Ginago lang niya yung mga viewers niya.
Sabi ng kapakit na po.
Ando yung mga kapakshit natin. Ginago lang niya yung mga
Kapak shit? Yung ba yung sinabi niya?
viewers niya. Ginago lang niya.
Eh, nasa fiskal pa lang yung ano, diba? Mga kaso niya.
Wala yan. Ginago lang niya yung mga viewers niya. Hayaan mo, sila naman nagsasuffer, hindi naman tayo. Di ba? Ganun sila kawalang niya.
Grabe yung foreshadowing nito, ah.
Ganun lang yun.
Okay, nakalive ba ba?
Oo, nakalive ako. Sige na, bye-bye.
The thing is, walang nag-live sa side nila. Sino si MG? Sino si MG para ma-divert lahat sa live ni Norman? So matutuwa si Norman sa dami ng viewers at itutuloy lang ang live niya. Well, PNP is on the way to serve the warrant. Who's MG? Kalaban ni Norman? Oh, baby. Barely touched.
Sir.
Right.
Isa-serve lang po namin yung warrant.
Okay.
Ikaw po ba si Norman Magusin po?
Mm.
Alias Francis Leo Marcos?
Hindi.
Yo! What? MG is makagago? Ano yung relationship ni Makagago at ni Norman Manggusin? Alam ko may isa pang POV to. This one. Let's watch this POV as well. Ito naman yung POV ng mga police. Damn. It's crazy that there are two POVs here. Oh, may beef. May beef si Makagago at si Norman. Okay. Nagtitrip lang, baka friends sila, walang kwentang away. So who set up who? Who set up who, and involved ba si Makagago sa arrest? Or Si Makagago yung nag-file ng case?
Alright.
I-serve lang po namin yung warrant.
Alright.
Grabe, no? Kapag front camera talaga, akala ko from the left. From the right para.
Ikaw po ba si Norman Magusin po? Alias Francis Leo Marcos?
Hindi.
Yan, and kung muna yung live, ha?
Okay. Parang saan yan?
Miranda rights. Don't forget, chat. Miranda rights. I'm waiting for it.
Bago pa po yun, ayanin pong masahan ko po kayo ng ano.
Kita mo, sir? Kita mo?
Operatiba ng CIDG. Kayo po ba, ulitin ko po, kayo po ba si Norman Mangusin alias Francis Leo Marcos?
Yes, ako.
Kayo ay aming inaaresto sa bisa ng warrant o arrest na issue ng RTC Branch 294 Paranaque City for violation of unjust vexation under Article 287 of
So, unjust vexation. So, basically being annoying, right?
Revised Penal Code as amended in relation to Section 6 of RA 10175. Kayo ay may karapatang manahimik, sir.
Yon. Alright.
O sa walang pigo o anuman ang inyong sabihin ay maaaring gamitin pabor o laban sa inyo. Sa anumang hukuman, kayo rin ay may karapatan kumuha ng sarili nyong abogado at kung wala po kayong sariling abogado, kayo po ay pagkakalooban ng libre ng gobyerno. Kayo rin po.
Oh my gosh. Ang bilis. Ang bilis tumawag ng attorney. I mean, it's fair, right? If you're being arrested, while you're being read your rights, you call your attorney so that you don't waste any time. Dumating na agad yung abogado mo para depensahan ka na, para tulungan ka.
Kumuha ng sarili ng doktor na
Ang
magsusuri.
sinabi niya sa attorney niya?
Andito ako sa inyo. Kumuha ng sarili ng doktor.
Inaaresto ako. Okay. Usap pa, wait. Let me catch up to what you said, chat. Dinamay pa si Pacquiao. Nakakatawa kasi pareho naman silang annoying. Side ni Makagago and her wife's family, which dinamay ni Norman sa mga videos niya. So, yung petty fights looks like it may have more teeth. Mukha talagang inaaway ni Norman si Makagago. For sure, magsasampahan lang ng kaso yung dalawang yan. That's only the start ng case niya. Madaming kinahaharap na kaso si Norman sa mga scam niya sa OFW. Naging way lang si Makagago para mag-pursue din yung ibang naargabyado niya. Malakas mang range bait. Okay. There has to be lore here, man. Hey, Lily, alika na dito. I think you will jive well with chat sa YouTube. Same username, CI Benipayo.
Doktor na magsusuri ng inyo. Sir, pwede paano po yan at ano nyo yung karapatan po?
Sige.
Fair din yung sinabi ng police.
Kayo rin po ay may karapatan po magpasuri sa sino.
The adrenaline, chat. Can you feel it in the room? Everybody with the adrenaline. Norman, yung two friends. Look at their body language. Right? The adrenaline coursing through their veins, and yet at the same time, they have to remain seated. Adrenaline, cortisol, everything that's going in their heads right now. Wild.
Mga doktor, at kung wala po kayong kakayahan, ay pagkakalooban po kayo ng libre din po ng gobyerno, ng doktor na susuri po sa inyo.
Okay.
Ito po, naiintindihan niyo po ba ang inyong mga karapatan?
Naiintindihan ko.
Okay po. Kayo po ay isasama po sa amin para po sa inyong...
Attorney, unjust vexation daw sa Paranaque. Hindi ko alam kung sino complainant nito. Andito ako sa Newport, inaaresto na nila ako, sasama ako ngayon, hindi ko natatapusin itong pagkain ko. Inilive na nila ako. Pwede bang sasama na lang ako, Brad? Huwag mo na ako ipahiya.
Hindi, kailangan po kasi may...
Isasama ako, huwag mo na ako ipahiya. What does that mean? Di ba dapat sumama naman talaga siya? What does it mean, chat? Bakit? Or mali ba yung dinig ko?
In-live na nila ako. Pwede bang kasama na lang ako, Brad?
Pwedeng sasama na lang. Kasi susunod na lang siya. Ayaw niya nang i-escort. Kasi nasa Newport siya eh. Wag mo na akong posasan. Wag mo na akong posasan.
Pwede bang kasama na lang ako, Brad? Huwag mo na ako ipahiya.
Hindi, kailangan po kasi may procedure po tayo.
Sige, sandali. Hiramin ko lang.
May procedure po tayo, sir. Kailangan...
Ayaw niyang posasan. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like might as well, right? You're in this situation already. Might as well embrace it. 'Di ba? Magpasuot ka na ng posas. Get that perp walk done properly. Pwede ba ako naman? Chad, why are you saying you love handcuffs? By the way, para sa lahat ng mga nasa TikTok ngayon, niyaya ko kayo na lumipat dito sa YouTube. Parehas lang yung username ko, CI Benipayo. At mamahalin kayo ng mga naandito sa chat as we go through our Norman content for today. Unjust vexation daw. Okay? Lipat na kayo dito, mga nasa TikTok. Live din ako dito. Mas maganda yung view. Come through. Okay? Okay, ano to? So gusto ko basahin yung Norman content kasi hindi ko talaga gets eh. Sabi nyo may kwento dito. PNP eyes other case against vlogger Norman Mangusin amid unjust vexation arrest. I wonder if may post siya today. Puntahan natin si Norman Norman, because he's a vlogger, he has to have like an arsenal of content, diba? Norman Mangusin. Norman. Ano yung Facebook page niya? Facebook page. Ito. Norman Osborne. No! This guy a troll, man. What's this? Ano to? Bakit? I don't think this is him, right? Hindi siya to, di ba? Pero ba't may 146k followers? I think it's a hate page. It's a hate page. It's a hate page against him. Ito yata yung tunay niya. Oh my God. Ang dami niyang hate pages, ha? Yeah, ang dami niyang meme page.
Oh! Galingan mo pa! Galingan mo pa, putang ina mo!
Kayo po ba si Norman Mangusin alias Francis Leo Marcos? Yes.
Bro. Okay, basahin na natin to. The Philippine National Police is investigating additional complaints against Norman, also known as Francis Leo Marcos, following his arrest at Camp Crame on Monday. Mangusin was detained by the Criminal Investigation Detection Group over 12 counts of unjust vexation filed by the Parañaque Regional Trial Court. The charges stem from a complaint filed by fellow vlogger Mark Jason Warnakulahewa alias Makagago or MG related to online disputes between the two. Wow! Okay, so now we know, right? CIDG Director Alexandra Morico confirmed authorities are also examining other allegations against Mangusin, including fraud cases involving OFWs, use of fake passports and birth certificates, and impersonation using police uniforms. These are under investigations by the Anti-Fraud Unit. His case is bailable at 120k, but no bail has yet been posted. What's this? Mangusin, who initially declined to comment, later expressed frustration over the charges, saying, unjust vexation lang kung ipahiya niyo ako sa buong Pilipinas para akong pumatay. I mean, I think may tanong si Lemonade dito kanina, di ba? kung unjust vexation lang, bakit national news? I feel like it's also because of the coincidence here na live siya, which made everything even more sensational. Diba? Tingnan nga natin to. That's it. His case is available. And then I saw this Reddit thread. Bakit ang satisfying mapanood siya ma-warrant live? Daming na-scam niyan, pati kapatid ko napapaniwala. So, ano yung thing niya? Ano yung ginagawa niya? Ano yung ginagawa niya at bakit sobrang sikat niya as a scammer? Ito na nga, diba? Ito pa. Ang dami, buhay na buhay itong page na to. Correction and public apology. To. Norman Manggusin humarap sa media.
Ako po, lahat po ng binibintang nila, natapos na ho noong 2020 pa, naging kaso ko na ho lahat yan. At nakuwit ho ko dyan. Ngayon ho, yung laban namin ni Makagago, ako ho ang unang nagsampa ng kaso sa kanya. Ako ho unang nagsampa, ako unang nawarant. So, unjust fixation lang, kung ipahiyan nyo ako sa buong Pilipinas, grabe, para akong pumatay. Yung sinasabi niya marami ko inistapa, 2020 pa lang, ang dami na nagsasabi niya, wala naman nagkatotoo kahit isa. Tapos papahiyain niyo ako, national TV, ng ganito, rakesyo ako daw ay nagmura kay ganito. Merong dahilan ho yun kung bakit ako nakapagsalita ng hindi maganda sa isang general.
Iyak!
Bro, si Makagago ba yun? What's up, Corey? Welcome. By the way, ulitin ko, lahat ng mga nasa TikTok ngayon, lipat kayo dito sa YouTube. We are gonna welcome you with open arms. And it'll be fun here. Okay. Now, what I don't understand, sino to? Ito ba si MG? Ito ba si Makagago? Kasi siya yung nagsampa ng kaso, di ba? Sobrang troll, bro. Open arms with something on hand, di ba? Kaya lipat na, mga nasa TikTok. Come over here to YouTube. Same username. CI Benipayo. Okay? Okay, tara, pag-usapan pa natin to.
Meron nung dahilan yun. Pero ang totoo niyan, unjust
Sobrang lakas mang rage bait no? Huwag ka na umiyak!
Tanga ka! Iyak!
Meron nung dahilan yun. Pero ang totoo niyan, unjust fixation lang. Pinahiyaan niyo ko buong Pilipinas na ganito, grabe. Mas mabigat yung kinaso ko sa'yo, hintay mo warrant mo.
Deserve mo yan! Deserve!
Sobrang malakas mang rage bait. Iyak! Tanga! Deserve mo yan!
Ako mo!
Buti nga sa'yo! Dinamay-damay mo ako! Nakakinis ako!
But the thing is though, yung mga sinabi niya dito, right chat? If proven guilty, all the things he said here can be used against him. Di ba yung sinasabi niya, hindi, wala. Di ko ginawa yan. 2020 pa ako sinampahan ng mga estafa, pero di naman nagkatotoo yung mga yan. Blah, 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 blah. So he's denying all these things, right? So that can be used against him if, he's proven to be guilty. So I feel like during these times, the wise thing to do is to just let your lawyer do the talking, right? I'm also live Facebook. No. Ay, si X-Saber chat. Si X-Saber lumipat. Galing TikTok to. X-Saber, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the good side of the internet. Welcome to YouTube, CI Benipayo. What's up, X-Saber? Okay. Yeah, actually, crunchy yung mga murahan. So yeah, that's interesting. Pero di ko pa rin gets. Ano yung pinag-aawayan nila? Eto. Uy, si Cesar din, lumipat yata galing YouTube. What's up, Cesar? Daming na-scam niyan, pati kapatid ko napapaniwala, sana makulong. Scam how? Ito, okay. Actually, burner ko to eh. Ako yung nagtanong nito. Scam how? Anong modus operandi niya? Magtatayo ng foundation, charity event kunwari, manghihingi ng donations from OFWs or sometimes politicians na gusto bumango ang pangalan. Let's say makalikom siya ng 2M from donations, gagastos lang siya ng sabihin nating 200k. Sa kanya na yung 1.8 na natira. Walang transparency and accountability. Binubulsa niya yung donations. Ooh. Wow. Kamag-anak daw ng mga Marcos, ha? Marami naman na utok kahit daw. Kumbaga ginagamit niya yung last name niya to associate with himself with those seated in power. Marami naman na uuto kahit dinimanda na ng Marcos family years ago at kahit ilang public statements na nilabas. May mga magagalit pa pag sinabi mong hindi siya totoo na kamag-anak ng mga Marcos. Sometimes the problem lies sa mga uto-uto. Stake in order, warrant of arrest, sinerve. Yeah, crazy, huh? I understand the frustration here. May mga nagsasabi dito na unjust vexation lang ang bilis na ipakulong. Pero yung mga flood control problems natin, flood control issue, ang dami-dami ng resibo, ang dami ng evidence, pero walang naikukulong. So, yeah, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Kung sa ganyang tao na scam na ang Pilipino, paano pa kaya sa mga Duterte? No wonder kaya lagapak ang mga Pilipinas sa mga Duterte. Pinagbebenta ang mga lupain natin sa China. So this is getting political really fast, and understandably so. Isa rin sa mga hot topics natin, right? Yung ICC. Chat, ito ba si Kaufman? Kaufman Duterte lawyer. Okay, so let's transition into... Yeah, that's Kaufman. Yup, that's him indeed. Okay. Uy! Chat, si Marcord. I'm from TikTok din. What's up, Marcord? Okay, transition tayo sa ICC. Pag-usapan natin to, chat, kasi more than the obvious na nangyari nung hearing, I'm very curious to find out kung ano yung perspective ng kabila. Gusto ko makita yung perspective from the other side. And as I was scrolling through this Reddit thread, I found exactly that. Because as somebody who obviously, I mean, I don't want to say obvious, pero as somebody who is also against sa mga ginawa ni Duterte, para sa akin, this is an easy watch for me, right? It's a popcorn event na natutuwa ako. Ito yung nangyayari. Finally, umaandar na. Justice is being served. But at the same time, naintindihan ko rin na pwedeng may blind corners ako. Pwedeng may mga perspectives na hindi ko talaga naintindihan dahil yung bias ko is definitely against Duterte, and I am for what's happening to him right now. And I stumbled upon that comment over here. Sobrang nakakatuwa nito basahin. Hindi ko alam if it's true. Hindi ko alam if it's fact-checked. Obviously not. But at the same time, I'm very curious to know your thoughts. Now, let me read this for you. By the way, ano ibig sabihin ng NAL? NAL? Null? Null? Not a lawyer. Not a lawyer, but the admin worked against us. Seems more like a campaign more than a legal defense. So yung argument daw dito, si Kaufman na yung lawyer ni Rodrigo Duterte, right, ni Tatay Diggs, is basically campaigning more than he is trying to make logical defense as a lawyer. Okay, and then of course, as what would happen in a chat, may mga discourse from both sides. And then to reiterate the title, ito yung isa sa mga nakalagay dito. Puro talking points nga daw ng Duterte vloggers and propagandists yung pinagsasabi nito ni Kaufman ayon sa panel ng Rappler. Designed to appeal to their base, not the ICC judges. Parang nangangampanya na raw for Inday Lustay. So parang yun yung galawan ngayon. Nangangampanya na for Sara. And I think that makes sense from a strategic point of view. Kung isipin ninyo, if at this point the best that they could do is make this a slow burn, right? And you know, if alam nila na matatalo na sila, this is probably one of the best strategies they could do already, right? the Dutertes are just relying on the court of public opinion because they know they can't win the ICC judges, blah, blah, blah. We all know what that is already. Dito ako natuwa. Okay? Dito ako natuwa. Because this part here, outside of my echo chamber. And ano yung echo chamber? Basically, it's para sa mga hindi nakakaalam ng term na echo chamber. Echo chamber is this space sa feed mo kung saan pare-parehas lang yung nakikita mong content. Kunyari, pro-Duterte ka. Puro pro-Duterte lang yung makikita mo. Kasi malamang, na-recognize na ng algorithm mo na trip mo si Duterte, pro ka sa kanya. So, ang if-feed lang na content sa'yo ng algorithm mo, puro pro-Duterte. Paano naging masama yun? Well, because if yun ang nakikita mo sa feed mo, mapapaisip ka na yun yung reality. Pero sa totoo lang, may mga perspectives sa labas ng echo chamber na yun. So that's what the dangers of an echo chamber can be. And that's also why na nire-recognize ko na kahit ako, pwede ako magkaroon ng sarili kong echo chamber kung saan puro mga anti-Duterte lang yung nasa feed ko. Right? I wanna see the other perspective. Gusto ko makita if masyado na ba akong biased. And I stumbled upon this comment. I thought it was very, very interesting. The ICC violated its own rules, ICC, yung court na nag-aresto kay Duterte, by accepting Digong when those who arrested him did not present him to a local court. That's why recently Pinky said that future arrests will require the local courts to clear them. But that ironically makes Digong's arrest illegal. What does this mean? Basically, para raw ma-aresto ka ng ICC, kailangan na-try ka na rin ng mga local courts. Remember what happened to Vitali? Right? Kaya na-release na si Vitali because yung mga local courts na nag-file ng charges against him, basically, ginawa na ni Vitali lahat ng mga considerations or ng penalties na binigay sa kanya. That's why, eventually, he was cleared to be deported already. That's why it took him so long kasi kailangan pa i-process yun ng mga local courts. If I'm not mistaken, Pasig yata at saka Taguig yung nag-file sa kanya. So, yun yung local courts. And basically, si Duterte, as in si Rodrigo Duterte, hindi siya dumaan sa local courts. Diretsong ICC na siya. And ang claim dito is illegal daw yung arrest na yun. It gets worse when one sees the ICC looking for evidence when it's supposed to be prosecutors to do that and not the court. And before an arrest is made, not after. So, basically, biniblame lang yung ICC for, parang ano to, is this already an entire setup? When the evidence should be looked for after by the prosecutor, not exactly the court. Bakit parang setup na lahat, nakahanda na, aarestuhin na lang. Right? On top of that, the court recently pointed out that the defense has no rights to access witness information, but the prosecution does. And because the opinions that the defense will use that information to silence witnesses. How does that even make sense? Honestly, this is a weak argument for me. Okay? I would say this is a weak argument for me na sinasabi ng paragraph na to na yung defense, right? Yung team Duterte, team lawyer ni Duterte, bawal nila i-access yung mga witness information. Kasi sinasabi ng korte na para ito sa proteksyon ng mga witnesses. And for that reason, only the prosecutors, yung side against or yung lumalaban, yung mga sumusubok patunayan na may kasalanan si Duterte, sila lang yung may karapatan or sila lang yung may ability or privilege makita yung witness information. Again, for the protection of the witnesses. And that's, honestly, I agree, right? With how hot this case is and kung ano yung topic na kino-cover, yung pagpapatay ng mga EJK, 'di ba? Mga pagpapatay ng mga natokhang. All of those things, I think it's a fair rationale. Of course, sobrang disadvantageous nun para sa Team Duterte, but it also makes a lot of sense. That's why I find this paragraph a little weak. Now, finally, the DOJ pointed out that the reason why they could not prosecute Digong is because much of the evidence was destroyed by corrupt cops. Are they part of the same government that before the drug war was colluding with criminals? As a bonus, this mess started when Obama. So honestly, this wasn't really that comment wala namang kinalaman sa Reddit thread. Sa totoo lang, the Reddit thread is about Kaufman and kung gaano kahina yung mga arguments niya when presenting his case. Mahina, period. Walang kinalaman itong comment na to. But I suppose may pwede pa ring matutunan. It just needs to be fact-checked. Like for example, illegal ba talaga yung arrest ni Duterte dahil hindi siya present sa local court? Right? Because as somebody who does not know how the law works, to be honest, para sa akin, ay, oo nga, no? May sense to. Pero hindi ko talaga alam. So it's just a good perspective, refreshing, kasi now, chine-check niya yung mga biases ko. And much as I want this to be an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, na tipong, okay, illegal inarrest si Duterte, total, illegal din naman yung pinatay yung mga kawawang witnesses, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, I also want justice to be served properly. Because I feel like this is the only way na aandar tayo ng maayos. 'Di ba? I know it's very kumbaya and very parang all goody two shoes na ito na lang yung dapat gawin. Meanwhile, meron tayong ganitong tinatry na si Duterte na pumatay ng mga ibang tao. Allegedly, okay? Allegedly. But that's how it should be anyway. That's what we wanted Duterte to do. So, dapat ganun din yung pag-process sa kanya. Otherwise, it's gonna, ano ba yung katuloy ng eye for an eye? Eye for an eye will make the world go blind, di ba? Ganun lang. It's gonna be a forever thing. And then there's this hot take, which also, I believe also has a rationale. Again, opposite to ng mga bias ko, Hindi ito yung necessarily gusto kong nababasa kasi syempre gusto ko lahat ng binabasa ko. Yan sa'yo, Duterte. Deserve mo yan sa lahat ng ginawa mo. Kasi yun yung bias ko. But it helps when that perspective is widened because ayoko maging stuck sa sarili kong echo chamber. This one, the ICC is nothing but a convenient tool used by the BBM admin to prosecute Duterte. The ICC is just as influential as the Miss Universe. Hot take, it's really nothing and no nation really truly cares about it. Both the BBM admin and the ICC desperately needed wins, so they just cooperated. That's a very hot take. Borderline conspiracy. Kasi sa totoo lang, baba ng ratings ni BBM, di ba? Yung trust niya, pababa lang ng pababa, and kailangan niya ng big win. At the same time, the ICC, nobody respects. So now, the two have to cooperate so that they both get out of this with better influence or with a better picture or better reputation for people. And then ito, another comment. Again, I like this thread because I was expecting something that was, along the lines of deserve. But then we see something like this and it's pretty cool, right? From what I know, the BBM admin could not stop the arrest because it was the Interpol who initiated it. My understanding is the ICC is a tool used by the West to keep troublemakers in check. But poor troublemakers, not their own. Hot take again. Right? Because totoo naman, di ba? When we really look at the ICC and lahat ng mga inaaresto ng mga ICC, lahat ng mga talagang may nangyayari within the ICC, it's always mga poor troublemakers from poor countries like us. Not exactly from, the other side of the world. But yeah, again, I like this because it's something that I would have never learned if I had only relied on my echo chamber. Now, ano ba yung mga natutunan ko dito? Are they necessarily fact? LJ's right. Dapat i-fact check talaga to. Because just as I wanna go beyond my biases, I also have to understand that that's also equally dangerous to just accept whatever perspective is outside of my own. Kailangan i-fact check, kailangan alam din natin kung totoo yung mga natututunan natin, whether it's for or against your beliefs. So, ayun lang. I wanted to share that. Yun yung mabilis na ICC update na gusto kong pagdaanan. And it was a rather, honestly, This is a rather constructive conversation between people here. Hindi siya bash lang ng bash. And that's very rare. even in Reddit, it's rare these days na hindi lang nagbabash at nagbabash yung mga tao. Okay? Heard this on the news, papasok talaga sa isip mo that this script was handed to him. Pati yung reference kay BBM as BBM, hindi man lang finormalize. It really stands out na DDS nagsulat. I don't believe a lawyer working at that level even thinks lulusot yung PH-style attacks on people who aren't involved with local politics. So yeah, those are the comments I was already expecting. 'Di ba? Mga taong nagsasabi na ano naman to, obviously, script lang to, or binasa lang ni Kaufman to appeal to the to appeal to the presidential campaign of Sara Duterte. But nevertheless, I think this was a very interesting Reddit thread, and I urge you, chat, check it out too. Baka may matutunan kayo whether you are for or against Duterte. Okay? Oh, by the way, chat, did you catch this? Si Ali Orts with the black badge. My gosh. The only one so far with a black badge. What a flex. I don't know exactly, Romeo. I don't know. Based on the comments here, ay, nawala na yung comments. Ito ba yun? Did I read that part? The DOJ pointed out that the reason why they could not prosecute Digong is because much of the evidence was destroyed by corrupt cops. Are they part of the same government that before the drug war was colluding with criminals? Gets ko tong paragraph na to. Sinasabi basically na bakit yung sinasabi na nasira na yung evidence kaya hindi nyo matry si Digong sa local courts? Eh, hindi ba kayo rin naman yung same government before? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it gets into more nuance than that. Ano ang thoughts ko, sabi ni Sanch, about EDSA Revolution not being... Di ba normally holiday naman? As in, non-working holiday ang people power. Right, chat? Normally, people power is a non-working holiday. Tama ba? Nagsimula lang siya maging working holiday nung si BBM na yung nakaupo. Yeah, I know, Romeo. This would have been Gio's cup of tea. By the way, shoutout ulit sa mga lumipat dito sa YouTube. I wonder if you guys are still here. Mark Hord, Caesar Salad, at si X-Saber. Salamat sa paglipat dito. Non-working siya for government? No. Non-working? No, special working holiday siya eh. Yun yung alam ko. Special working holiday siya. So technically, may pasok. Di ko lang alam kung sino yung walang pasok. BPO may pasok pa rin. Alam ko may work. Pero times 1.3. Alam ko sinabi niyo parang special non-working yung swelduhan. Times 1.3 pa rin. But yeah, kung yun nagkakamali, it only, I think, kung 2020, kailan ba nahalal si Marcos? 2022, right? 2022 hinalal si Marcos as president. Kung di ako nagkakamali, 23 non-working holiday pa rin eh. 2023. 2024, 2025, doon na naging special working holidays. Alam ko yung first year, pa siya, non-working pa talaga eh. And then look at this. Weak headline here. Marcos to see if Feb 25 can be declared non-working holiday each year. I read the comments here basically saying na... I read some comments here saying na this is just another way na patagalin to until wala na siya in power. Pero sa totoo lang, it's always going to be a working holiday. Yeah, ano mga schools na nag-declare ng holiday? Walang pasok, Feb 25. Schools, LGUs declare no classes. Several schools and universities as well as some local government units suspend classes on Feb 25 to commemorate it's a big anniversary, 40th. The announcement of class suspensions came as Feb 25 was only declared a special working holiday by the government. Wow, big anniversary pala to. Golden anniversary. Ito ang mga nag-announce ng walang pasok. Okay. Good job to these schools. Pero hindi ko pa rin nakikita yung school ko dito. Come on! Bakit yung school ko wala pa rin dito? No! I'm not seeing my school, chat. I'm not seeing... Hindi ko nakita yung school ko. Hindi sila nag-declare. Shame! Shame! Hindi sila nag-declare ng no classes. Shame. I know, I controlled F'd it. Wala talaga. What the hell? Alam ko last year, ganun din eh. Last year, hindi rin sila nag-declare ng walang pasok. Wow. Dishonor. Yeah, that's not that's an L. That's an L. Chat, drop L. Am I gonna say my school? Just L for my school, man. What do you think? Why did BBM remove EDSA Revolution as a non-working holiday? For obvious reasons. I mean, it's one way to, I don't know, I guess, uphold his family name. I mean, obviously, I don't think there's any secret as to why ginawa niyang working holiday yung EDSA. As opposed to that, it's so people don't really go on the streets. I don't know. Baka mas importante ang education kesa sa pagkabagsak ng gobyerno when wala naman nagbago masyado. Alam ko yung school ko got a lot of heat last year. Sabi po kasi ng president na magsa-study pa raw siya kung i-holiday bukas. Hindi, wala na. Ano na talaga, I don't think this is gonna be ever a non-working holiday. Not at least while there is a Marcos in power. Diba? Now, at the same time, alam ko may reason na sinabi si BBM eh. Feb 25, 2023, holiday. Alam ko, holiday pa to eh. Feb 25, 2023. No. 6 hours ago. No. 2023. There you go. 2023 holidays. Feb 26. Where's Feb 26? There you go. See? Noong 2023, nakaupo na si Marcos as the president. 2022 pa lang, 'di ba? And then at the time, hindi pa niya ginagalaw to because it would be too controversial, right? Kauupo niya pa lang in power. It's a bad PR move na gawin niya kaagad holiday. So it makes sense. Special non-working holiday ang 2023. But by 2024, naging working holiday na lang siya. EDSA, people, power. See, nawala na siya. Nawala na siya dito. 2025, it's the same thing. 2025 is the same thing. 2026, of course, we all know na wala namang hindi naman non-working holiday ang EDSA. Went to your school's Facebook page. Alam ko last year they also got heat for it eh. Pero alala ko rin nung sinabi ni Marcos na magkakaroon ng holiday for the first time in 2024, may sinabi siyang reason. Hindi ko na maalala yung reason. Feb 25, 2023 proclamation? No. 5 hours ago. Here. There you go. Proclamation 368. On October 13, 2023, President Marcos announced that February 25 will no longer be a holiday in 2024 under Proclamation 368. The Malacanang stated that the event has minimum socio-economic impact as it falls on us. Yeah, there you go. That was the excuse, right? That was the excuse. There you go. Nung 2023 for 2024 holiday, sinabi niya na pag dineclare natin na holiday yung Sunday, wala naman talagang wala naman talagang mangyayari talaga eh. May weak yung impact nun eh. And then, as most have probably already predicted, that would have been the runway para maging working holiday na rin yung 2025 and 2026. Diba? You remember this, chat? Yeah. I know. It's frustrating. For those, of course, on the side that believes na Feb 25 is a day to commemorate the people power and yung impact noon, ano nangyari talaga, and the lives also that were lost during that time. I 100% understand, chat. 100% understand that it's very disheartening that happened. So I'm with you there, for the record. Okay, I'm with you over the fact that it was rolled out softly. If you look at the history, it's beautiful too, right? 2023, again, hindi ginalaw ni Marcos yung EDSA People Power Anniversary because it's gonna be too controversial. Kaka-president niya pa lang yung 2022 eh. Kaya 2023, holiday pa siya. By 2024, minimum socio-economic impact, kaya working holiday na siya. But 2025, 2026, it's the same banana. Working holiday na rin. Yeah. Nah, I don't think so. They would have declared it already. Kung di ako nagkakamali, Ignatius, last year, hindi rin nag-declare ng no classes yung school natin. So this is 2024, right? Here. Non-working holiday declared, whereas RA number 9256 dated Feb 25. No. I'm looking for where's the minimum socio-economic impact na nakalagay dito? November 24. Oh, where's Feb 25? Feb 10. I don't know anymore, chat. But basically, yun yung naging excuse. Alam ko na. May in-text citation dito, di ba? Puntahan natin yung in-text citation. There you go. Palace explains why Feb 25 not in 2024 holiday list. What does this mean though, chat? I'll be honest. What does this mean? Minimum socio-economic impact. Ano yung sabihin nun? Kasi kung i-declare nila na holiday yung Sunday, walang makikinabang? Right? Walang makikinabang kasi Sunday naman siya holiday? Yun ba ibig sabihin nun? Socio-economic impact? Yeah, so wala naman talagang pasok sa Sunday, so pointless kung gawin nating holiday. Man, whoever their PR is, whoever their PR is, whoever thought about it is I have to hand it to them, chat. It was a good rollout. Yeah. Yup. There you go. Mock here with a more specific answer. I feel you there, Chuck. I hope I was able to address this earlier. Yeah, I know. Until we can break the chain of dynasties, I truly believe na we're gonna be in this rut for quite some time. And speaking of that, di ba may parang 10 senators anti-dynasty law? Yeah, there you go. 12 senators. 12 senators signed committee report banning political dynasties. What does this even mean? By the way, chat, ang galing ng Inquirer, Inquirer with their SEO, sila parati yung una. And it's not a paid link. Look at this, chat. Ang galing ng Inquirer. Lahat ng links sa pinipindot natin kanina, lahat Inquirer. Good job, Inquirer. Good job to your digital marketing team. Nah, I think he always sits it out. I think BBM always sits out the EDSA Shrine ceremonies. What's up, Alex? Welcome to the stream. So, ano ang impact nito? If may 12 senators nag-sign ng committee report, wala namang mangyayari, di ba? It's not like it's a bill that's passed into law. 12 senators have signed a committee report banning political dynasties in the Philippines up to the second degree of consanguinity and affinity. These senators are as follows. Hontiveros, Tulfo, Ejercito, Pangilinan, Lacson, Legarda, Gatchalian, Padilla, Marcos, Zubiri, Aquino, Lito Lapid. I mean, the irony here is that ilan sa kanila galing from dynasties din, di ba? Or have dynasties of their own. Temp check kung pa-prioritize nila, basically. The 16-member Senate panel on electoral reforms and people's participation only needs 9 signatures. Oh, to approve the committee report and send it to the plenary for discussion. Nah, it's a nothing burger. Right? We can sign this and it's gonna be a nothing burger. Pampabango lang to. Right? Because the real fight is going to be in the lower house. Right? In Congress, bago siya i-escalate, kung di ako nagkakamali, into the Senate level. Yeah. But again, like I said, until there are political dynasties, it's walang mangyayari. This is the first of 9 major salient points of the committee report on the anti-political dynasty. In the committee report, we define political dynasty up to the second degree of consanguinity and affinity. So basically, hanggang apo ko. Right? Hanggang apo ko, part pa rin siya ng dynasty. Immediate blood relatives, specifically grandparents, grandchildren, siblings, and sometimes aunts, uncles, nieces, and nephews. So dun yata papasok yung second degree of affinity. So yes, damay dito ang aunts, uncles, nieces, and nephews. But it's a nothing burger, right? I could sign this and be confident that when the time comes, if it truly makes it past Congress, di naman ako pipirmi. Gosh. Parang 300K nga ata ang sahod ng senador eh. Vico Soto for president? Yeah, sure. Yes. Like, that's, how do they say it kapag politics? That's, how do they say it? I categorically affirm na yes. Vico Soto for president. But how does that gonna affect Vico though, right? Kapag na-pass na yung law na to, I suppose it's proactive, not retro. Ano opposite ng retroactive? Proactive, opposite of... I don't think it's going to be opposite of retroactive. Future? So I don't think it's going to be applied to everybody seated. It's going to be applied moving forward. Na let's say yung anak ni Vico Soto tumakbo, not allowed na. Or yung apo ni Vico Soto, not allowed. Pero lahat ng mga nakaupo ngayon, right, I feel like this will still apply. Yeah, man. We are living in crazy times, chat. Ito. May rules. Categorically stated that a political dynasty relationship shall deem to exist when spouses or two or more relatives hold simultaneous or overlapping terms in national elective offices, even in local elective offices. Spouses or two or more relatives hold simultaneous terms within and across party list. I like this, honestly. Yeah, thank you. No, my birthday is Feb 29. But we're gonna celebrate it March 1, everyday plate. Kaya ngayon pa lang nilagay na natin sa likod. Nothing is preventing future Congress from filing additional bills, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, I saw that. One of the Reddit threads that I saw earlier. Let me just close all these 100 Reddit threads over here. Dahil yata sa floating something nila. Wait, nakita ko yan. Yun. Pasig just secured a $1 million grant from Bloomberg Philanthropies after its floating parks initiatives was named one of the world's top urban innovations. Pasig Floating Park. Honestly, di ko nga alam kung ano yun eh. Antero Grade. Thank you for that. Floating Park. Floating Park. Oh! It wants to do a floating park. What is this? Feb 24. Pasig government under Mayor Vico has secured the 1 million in funding to convert underused rivers and creeks into a network of floating parks. It was one of the 24 cities out of 630 applicants that won. The Bloomberg is a global initiative that seeks to help cities. The grant will fund Pasig City's proposal to build modular public spaces along the Pasig River. My God, I'm sure it's gonna be okay. I'm just not too sure if it's going to be executed properly. Hopefully it does, right? Under Vico. Yeah, that's true. So ito yata yung mga example ng floating parks. Venice in the PH. Legitimate question, and I know I'm gonna appear ignorant by asking this. Pero may amoy pa ba sa Pasig River? Serious question. Kapag napunta kayo sa Pasig River, sa area na yon, may ano pa ba? Umaalingasaw pa ba? Pag summer, sabi ni Pau. Konti ata, sabi ni John. By the way, John, lipat ka dito. J8HN1222, lipat ka dito sa YouTube. Sabi rin ni Miguel, meron pa rin for sure, pero it's not nearly as bad as it was before. Meron pa rin daw, may amoy pa rin daw. Trash stew, my God, kapag mainit, no? Lipat kayo dito sa YouTube. Parehas na username lang, CI Benipayo. Okay, Pasig will finalize city design and start building floating parks. Is it just me or parang kulang yung 57M? How many parks can you really make? Right? Ay naman pala eh. will also receive operational support and additional funding for dedicated staff involved in this project. So there will be more money put into this. 1 million is just the start. I mean, I'm not looking at this as bad news at all. I think this is very positive. Chosen from among 50 that developed prototypes during the finalist phase pala. I'm really looking forward to this. My bet chat, 57 million plus help from the Pasig. Kung ito yung prototype nila, they'll probably be able to put up, sabihin na natin, maybe 9? No, sorry. Maybe closer to 7. Closer to 7. 57 million divided by 7. Okay. I would say 8 million to put up a floating park. That's optimistic already. I feel like 5 would be the more realistic answer. Regardless, it's money put into good use. Okay, money put into good use. And I feel like if there's anybody who knows how to handle money properly, lalo na kung public funds or grants, it's the Pasig City government. I mean, meron nga ako nakita na isang araw eh. Teka. Pasig City. Meron ako isang nakitang sobrang solid na ginawa na naman ng Pasig eh. Parang, I hope we could see it here. Ano siya? Comparison siya nung manhole ng Pasig versus manhole ng ibang city. I hope we can find it. Ito. Look at this. Sometimes you just gotta stop and look at your imburnal. Kung along malapitan. O, diba? So again, man, Pasig is just, I don't know, like, I have yet to meet somebody from Pasig na frustrated sa nangyayari sa Pasig. I feel like for the most part, everybody in Pasig is very, very content sa namumuno doon. I have no idea kung ano yung movement nun, Romeo. Okay, and then wanna do one last talk about that has anything to do with politics, chat. You know, today I learned na 60 years old na pala si Risa Hontiveros. Chat! She's 60! Happy 60th birthday sa pinakamatapang na senador, Senator Risa Hontiveros. Did you know that? Did you know that she was in her 60s? I mean, of course she has to be in her 60s, right? Because her kids are almost 30. Sabi ni MN128SS, Sim. Sarap mag-aral daw sa Pasig. Right? She could pass late 40s, honestly. Late 40s, early 50s. Senator Risa, man. Diba? She's 60, dude! So cool, man. Isa sa mga pinakamatapang, and then meron din siyang ganito. So, Senator Risa Hontiveros strengthens Philippine presence in the West Philippine Sea with Pag-asa visit. So, nag-jet ski siya in short. No, nag-jet ski siya and nagwagayway ng bandera. Senator Deputy Majority Leader Risa Hontiveros visited Pag-asa Island along Commodore J. Tariela, reaffirming the Philippines' effective control over the island and other features in the Kalayana Island Group. During the visit, Hontiveros led the medical mission and donated portable desalination equipment to troops stationed on the island. She also personally observed several Chinese militia vessels, a large PLA Navy ship, and a Chinese Coast Guard vessel operating near the area. Nauna pa siya, no? Nauna pa siyang magwagayway ng bandera ng Pilipinas sa isa sa mga contested islands natin. Yeah. But let's not forget, chat. Let's not forget, it's a photo op. Okay? End of the day, This is great and we appreciate it. Very symbolic. 'Di ba? Kasi nagawa niya yung mga hindi nagawa ng mga dating nagsabing gagawin nila to. By end of the day, it's a photo op. And she has, she definitely gained my vote. Like, it worked on me, right? The photo op worked on me. Do you think she's gonna run for president? I don't think so. I think masyadong... I think the opposition has to pick their candidate properly kasi masyadong mahina yung opposition natin. Right? And if two of them run, masyadong masisplit yung mga votes. And I feel like among the opposition, yung may pinakamalakas na hatak would be Bam Aquino. But let's see, chat. I mean, if tumakbo si Robin Padilla ng president, ano na, di ba? Matatalo kaya niya si Risa? There you go. Manila with Pasig City. And then Mock did say that Bloomberg will oversee the execution. So that's also a good plus to the check and balance. I mean, ang lakas ng Bam and Kiko, ah. Ang lakas ng Bam and Kiko nung last Senate. I think number 4 and 5 sila, hindi ba? Ani Wonderful Tonight. Ani Wonderful Tonight. Yung ang galit, sobrang galit ng comment na to. Yung mga nag-react sa balita na to, mga tarantadong didilis wumaw yun na dapat pinapatapon sa Pag-asa Island or Ayungin Shoal. Angry comments are angry, man. Okay. Check naman natin the memes and links. Let's finish this, chat. Let's finish this. Because last night we were not able to. Ubusin na natin to. And then let's hop on to other things. Just so we could keep updated with all of these already. Teka. Ito yung huli, no? Jam Magno. Ito. Pinost ni Alex. Pinawisan si Ma'am Lenny. We've seen that just very recently.
Say a number from 1 to 100,000. Hey ma'am, can you say a number from 1 to 100,000?
5?
Congratulations, you win $5 here.
Oh, can I do it again?
No, sorry, you can only do it one
I
time.
have a better answer, please.
No, okay, one more time then. Hey ma'am, can you say a number from 1 to 100,000?
7.
Hey, just in case you thought you were having a bad day, someone just dropped a whole...
Oh yeah, I think sinabi ni Manny na how many dollars? $17 for a bucket of chicken. Okay.
Pagupit tayo. Haba na buhok ko. Let's go.
Ito yung nagalit siya. Mga 1 PM neto and balo ko sana. Ano yung comment dito? Pinost ni Romeo. Mga 1 PM neto and balo ko sana magpagupit and then mag-gym after.
Pagupit tayo. Haba na buhok ko. Let's go.
Kita nyo naman dito, happy kiddo pa ako. Bala ko lang talaga sana gumawa ng mini vlog. Pasok sa GQ Barbershop. Magkano ang GQ Barbershop? Let's just see. Let's set ourselves up here. GQ Barbershop price. let's set ourselves up here realistically so we know what we're getting ourselves into. Magkano, ano ang menu nila dito? They have to have a menu, right? Magkano ang paggupit dito? Abot ba na 1,000? Ito na lang. Did you know? Mahal yan. Hindi na daw pumasok. To 2022. So, been a while, right? So, we can expect na mas mahal na talaga to kasi 4 years ago. Pero based on this one, we just need to know magkano. Gupit, 230. Anong year to? 2020. Tagal na. Haircut with shampoo, 250. Pero matagal na to ah. Ito nga, 300 na. 2022 oh. 2022. We need to know how much. Price list. GQ. Sabihin na natin, let's be generous, right? Let's do 4. Ito, update. GQ Barbershop update. 2026. Wala namang details. Let's be realistic here. Let's just say 400? 300? Okay, so 300. Okay, 300. Now, let's continue watching the video. Ni-request ko kay barber is low taper fade, textured fringe, and trim sa beard ko. Damn it. Low taper fade, textured fringe. What are we gonna expect? Eto, low taper fade. So, low taper, gets ko yun. Fade, not so sure. Fringe yung medyo sa taas. Maganyan, right? Magulo. Fringe. That's what I know. Low taper fade na fringe. Nag-video na ako dito dahil pabawas yung buhok ko. Chat, you know the feeling, right? You know the feeling na, okay, yung yung cope mo, di ba? You're coping kasi, okay, what if there's a twist in the end? What if I gotta trust the process? Right? What if ito lang yung itsura niya ngayon kasi hindi pa siya tapos? Right? I mean, it's only been 30 minutes. What if it's a 45-minute haircut? Maybe in the last 15 minutes, dun talaga lumalabas yung gupit na gusto ko. So the cope continues, right? And then slowly, when you know na you are at the point of no return, humihina na ng humihina yung loob mo. I know this from experience. That was my life pre-Kuya Andy. Okay? But with Kuya Andy, chat, I don't care. Kuya Andy, take the wheel. Diba? Kung pwede lang matulog ng ganito eh. While Kuya Andy does his thing, I don't care, man. In Kuya Andy, I trust. And baka magulat kayo, chat, kung anong haircut hinahanda sa akin ni Kuya Andy. Because you may not notice it from here, but from the back, chat, from the back, you may notice, it may give you subtle clues already, pero hinahanda na ni Kuya Andy yung buhok ko for a 2 to 3 month plan. So, 2 to 3 month plan, Kuya Andy, I trust you. Yung haircut namin last time was just, SOP, pero in 2 to 3 months, piniprep niya na yung buhok ko. Yeah. Hinahanda na ni Kuya Andy. Secret lang kung ano pa yun. K-pop ulit? We don't know. Yeah, you can tell Kuya Andy that. Oh my God. Nag-video. And then, ang dami yung pambuhok sa mukha mo. Is it just me? This shit is one of the itchiest feelings ever, chat. And then the worst is, kapag huminga ka through your nose, at this point, wala kang choice no? Kapag ganito karaming buhok sa mukha mo, you just have to accept your fate. Mas gusto mo bang may buhok na pumasok sa loob ng ilong mo? Or may buhok na papasok sa loob ng bibig mo? kapag hihinga ka na. Because this shit is real. Right?
Wala nang natira, oh.
Kinalbo na ako ni Kuya. Kaya tinatanong ko siya dyan kung taper pa ba yan. Wala nang natira.
Low taper fade, nakalbo.
I mean, technically, it's still a fade. I see the fade there, but it's not low taper.
Asan yung taper?
Yung baba lang.
Ah, dyan? Sige. Asan yung fringe?
Sa harap.
Asan? Asan yung texture? Kalbo. Nasunod mo yung sinabi ko. Nagdadala.
He's irate, bro.
Mga oras ka na.
Di ko alam kung ano pa iginugupit niya. Wala na nga akong buhok. Umabot na ng 2 hours na yung session, di pa rin siya tapos. Tagal na nun. By the way, ang tagal na nun. At that point, super tagal ng 2 hours. Solid boss, kita na yung anit ko, pero tuloy pa rin siya sa paggupit. I mean, because also at the same time, what can you do, man? Stand up, rage quit, with your hair half cut? Wala. Sitting duck din siya eh.
Gubayad pa ba ako nito?
Dumiretso na agad Miss sa counter para mag-report. Alam naman na ni Miss na may problema sa loob, kaya in-assist ka agad niya ako. Huwag nyo na lang po bayaran. Nag-file na ako ng complaint. Kinuha ko na rin name ng barber para ma-report ko. Hi Henrico, thank you again for bringing this to our attention. We sincerely apologize that your recent visit did not meet your expectations. We understand how disappointing it can be when a haircut turns out shorter than anticipated, especially after spending a significant amount of time in the chair. After reviewing the situation with our branch team, we understand that your service was not charged as a courtesy, and we appreciate your patience during the appointment. We are reinforcing our consultation and communication process with the team to ensure clear alignment with client expectations moving forward. Although the service was already waived, we would like to extend a complimentary haircut session with one of our senior barbers should you wish to give us another opportunity in the future. Please let us know if you would like us to arrange this for you. We value your feedback and remain committed to improving our... It's a good reply. Honestly, yung pag-handle nung... Like, let's work our way back. It's a good reply. I think in-acknowledge, vinalidate yung naramdaman niya, yung complaint niya. Very level-headed, hindi galit. I don't think this was made by AI, but even if it was, I'm still on the side na wala akong pakialam kahit AI yung nagsulat ng letter. If the words are meant, the words are meant. Even if somebody else wrote it, right? And if it represents everybody and makes everybody feel better, if it represents the company well and makes all parties involved feel better, and magkaroon ng improvement or a promise of a reparation, then it's all good, right? So, I like the letter. Inofferan pa siya ng complimentary haircut. And nagsabi na may gagawin sila about it. Reinforcing consultation and communication processes. So, it's a corporate reply, to be honest, but what else can we expect from a commercial barbershop, right? So, honestly, I'll take it. I'll take this as a W of a reply. And then, if we work a step backward here, binigay na rin ng libre. 'Di ba? Yung gupit. So, I think the front desk making a call na gawin tong libre is also a W. What can she really do at this point? Siya yung mag-offer ng free haircut? Wala na rin magagawa at this point. If ni-recommend niya na mag-message or mag-email yung customer, then great, right? That's okay too. But point is, I think up until this point, at this point or by this point, the frustrations were being handled appropriately. there's not much that can be done at this point. Okay? However, I do want to say na the customer has the right to be frustrated. Is it, could the tone have been better? That's not for me to say. Kasi nakakainis eh. Some people feel strongly about the way they look. Some people value their hair or their haircut. Kaya wala ako sa lugar na magsabi kung paano dapat nag-react yung customer. All I can say is irate siya and may karapatan siya maging irate. Dahil yung napag-usapan nila, hindi natupad. Dapat dito pa lang sinabi na ng barber, sir, di ko kaya yan. Low taper fade, fringe, hindi ako sure kung ano yun. Sir, yung buhok mo, yung tubo ng buhok mo, di ko sure kung mapupull off natin ng maayos yung fringe eh. Kasi mukhang patayo yung tubo ng buhok mo. Pero tingnan natin, okay lang ba yun sa'yo? So, may iwasan lahat ng problemang to if at the onset, sinabi ka agad nung barber na yung limitations nag-set na ng expectations, right? And kung may limitations man. So, I feel like those attacking the customer here, and I'm sure there will be, kasi siguro may pahiya moment, yung barber di na pumasok the next day. I genuinely feel like the customer is in the right. Like, could the tone have been improved? Maybe, sure. But that's already diverting the attention to what really matters. What really matters here is nagbayad yung customer for a service, and that service was rendered inefficiently, improperly, right? So, and besides, hindi naman to di ba? Hindi naman to barbershop na, let's be honest here, hindi naman to barbershop na kung san-san lang eh. It's a professional barbershop. It's a barbershop that is commercialized. In fact, it's so commercialized, meron silang contact us page kung saan pwede mo sila i-email. Diba? So, it's not a matter of anything else other than poor service that was rendered. And again, good on the barbershop side na nilibre na nila to. At hindi nga nakiusap eh, 'di ba? 'Di ba the way that the email responded? Hindi nakiusap. Inamin ka agad nila, pagkakamali namin to, we acknowledge it, ayusin namin to. Gusto mo ng free haircut? Baka gusto mo next time, ayusin namin to. Okay? So, yeah, now the question is, okay, panoorin natin yung update video. Now the question is, pinakita ba nung the lingering question, the pressing question a lot of people have here is, pinakita ba nung customer yung picture kung ano ba yung low taper fringe? And my answer to that is it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant na ipakita yung picture as a point of reference. Maybe it would have helped, but it's largely irrelevant. Kasi as a professional, sinabi pa lang kung ano yung gusto ng customer ko sa akin, dapat alam ko na kung kaya ko yun o hindi, or kaya ko mag-set ng expectations at the bare minimum. So a picture as a point of reference, I think is only again distracting or removing us from the real problem, which is it was poor service and it could have all been avoided from the very beginning. Okay? Wow. I think you look good naman. I searched low taper fringe, mas bagay pa yung tupi mo ngayon. Naawa ako kay tatay, that's someone's father. I know it sucks. Like I totally get the sympathy, the sympathy approach na yun na nga, napahiya, hindi na pumasok. He looks like he works very hard too. Right? Pero labas yun lahat sa usapan. Labas sa usapan kung gaano siya kasipag magtrabaho or kung honest na tao siya. right? Because again, the focus here is I paid for this service. You're promising me this service, wala kang sinabing iba, dapat ito rin yung makukuha ko. It's as simple as that. Being right doesn't mean you are allowed to disrespect others. Walang mali sa nararamdaman mo, boss. Ang mali yung inaasal mo sa ibang tao. Again, I mentioned earlier na it's not for me to say, right? It's not for me to say, like, could the tone have been a little bit better? Sure. But it's not for me to say na kung paano siya kung hanggang saan lang siya pwedeng ma-frustrate. Because to be honest, he got frustrated and he voiced his concern out. Diba? Na-frustrate siya. Pinakita niya na frustrated siya. Pero di naman siya sumigaw. Di naman siya nag-eskandalo dun. Umupo nga siya for 2 hours eh. Diba? I think hindi dapat to masyadong himayin. Like we don't, it's not that deep. There was poor service and nag-complain. Nagkaroon ng resolution. End of story. Now, if this were any other country, right? Like I think that's always a good frame of reference to rewire that perspective. If this was any other country, we would be more forgiving about how the customer was. Pero dahil nasa Pilipinas tayo, syempre kawawa pa yung barbero, hindi yung customer. 'Di ba? Yeah, like, he took 2 hours because he was trying to fix what he knows can't already be fixed. Kahit awa na lang po. What na, bro? This is not the way. Like, lahat pag-aawaan na lang natin. Mali yung service, period. Kuya, mas naging tao ka nga sa gupit mo. Diba? What the hell, bro? Ayos lang yan, bro. Di naman niya mababago mukha at ugali mo. I don't understand kung bakit ina-attack siya. Like na-recognize naman natin na yung tono can be improved on, pero it wasn't absurd. It wasn't over the top of a reaction. In this situation, I don't agree with the comments. In this kind of situation na di kabisado ng barbero yung head shape and hairstyle mo, given na may edad na si tatay, sana nagdala ka na lang ng reference photo, hindi yung magiging rude ka. Valid naman feedback mo, bro, pero sana naging respectful pa rin tayo kay Manong. Tough, bro. Tough because we're not in the situation. Okay? It's easy to say all of these things because nangyari na yung nangyari na. But it wasn't an over-the-top reaction. It's frustrating. It's upsetting. Okay? Anyway, ano yung update dito? Ano yung update? May update daw? O baka siya yung nag-update? Grabe yung views, oh. Umarangkada lahat ng views niya because of this single 3.9M TikTok. Ito, akala nyo bastos ako, ito yung hindi nyo nakita. Yo! What's this? Magpapa-renew sana ako ng passport ng Feb 18 kaya ako nagpagupit ng Feb 17. Bala ko magpagupit sa ibang barber kaso sarado. Since papunta naman ako sa gym at along the way lang yung SM, SJDM, nag-decide ako na sa GQ na lang. Pagdating ko, dumiretso ako sa reception at sinabi na magpapaservice ako. Pinadiretso nila ako sa barber, umupo ako, then naghintay ako mga 3 minutes bago ako tinanong ng barber kung anong service. Okay, fair. 3 minutes enough time. Sabi ko, haircut, textured fringe na usual kong gupit with low taper fade plus beard trim. 2 years ko ng hairstyle yun. Last gupit ko, December 2025 sa GQ, SJDM din. So nag-expect ako na baka same quality ulit. Alright? Hinahanap ko yung last na nagupit sa akin pero wala siya. Kaya napunta ako sa older barber since siya lang available. Last time na nagpagupit ako, wala rin akong reference photo. So nag-expect ako na gets na niya. Okay, still fair. Nag-okay siya, nagsige, nag-agree. Nag-prep siya ng gamit for around 5 minutes. Unang red flag, hindi siya naglagay ng tissue sa leeg ko at hindi rin maayos yung pagkakatali ng kapa, yung yung cape. Buong session may buhok, batok ko at may pumasok pa sa damit ko. Always a funny thing to see. Pagka-start ng gupit, mataas agad yung cut sa side. Alam kong hindi na siya taper at hindi na mare-remedy. Pero nagbigay pa rin ako ng benefit of the doubt, baka maayos pa sa blending. Habang nag-razor siya sa side ng ulo ko, nakipag-usap siya sa akin. Nakipag-usap siya sa babaeng staff kung saan sila kakain. Amoy yosi pa siya. Napansin ko, umiiksi na yung buhok ko. Magalang ko pa siyang tinanong, "Sir, textured fringe po ba yan?" Sagot niya, "Oo." "Anong gusto mong gupit sa bangs mo?" Sabi ko, "Slight na V-cut sa bangs." Nag-agree uli siya. Pero napansin ko hindi maayos yung pagkakatrim sa bangs. Nagbibiro pa ako, "Sir, pakalbo na ako ah." Tumawa lang siya, hinayaan ko na lang. Nag-start ako mag-video kasi frustrated na ako at pakiramdam ko parang pinagtitripan na lang ako. Naglabas ako ng camera for evidence in case mag-complaint ako or yung may-ari. Or may mangyari. Sa video, sinabi ko na magdadalawang oras na ako. Napansin ng reception kaya lumapit yung cashier. Pagkakita niya, parang nabigla siya at napasabi ng, "Oh shit." If true, that's insane. Imagine the staff kung saan ka nagpapagupit, lumapit sa'yo habang wala kang magawa, nakaupo ka lang doon, tapos yung staff mismo nagsabi, "Oh shit." Dude, you're cooked, bro. Like, wala ka na talaga magagawa doon. Oh shit. Ay, teka, may na-miss tayo dito. Hindi na na-videoan yung parts na nakikipagsagutan yung barber kasi nagpalit ako ng battery ng GoPro. During that time, sinabi niya, "Ginusto mo yung gupit na yan, kapag sinabi kasing fade, 0 yun. Ayaw mo kasing ipa-straight yung bangs mo eh. Yung texture andyan, nasa taas na yan." Tinry ko talaga kumalma. Literal na nagme-meditate ako habang nagsasalita siya. Hindi ko balak sumagot pero hindi ko na kinaya kasi parang ako yung may mali at ang dami pa niyang sinabi. Yung parts na tuloy-tuloy na ako nagsasalita, yun na yung may video. After ng service, sinabi niya, "Okay na po, sir." Nasabi ko sarcastically, "Magbabayad pa ba ako nito?" Kasi hindi naman nasunod yung request ko. Tumayo ako at dumiretso sa front desk. Unang sinabi ng cashier, this is the same cashier who said, "Oh shit." Yung barber never nag-apologize. Sumatawa-tawa lang at nag-hum. Sinabi ng cashier na wag ko na bayaran at siya mismo nag-present ng QR code for complaints. There you go. Again, W cashier. Right? W cashier. Good job. Nag-report ako at nag-reply ang GQ. To clarify, wala akong sinabing masama sa barber. Kini-question ko lang yung ginawa sa buhok ko. Tinry kong hindi sumagot. Yun na yung pinaka-calm na kaya ko. Fair. Bago ako nag-react, respectful ako, pero may limit din ang tao. Reminder lang din sa inyong lahat na huwag kayong matakot na mag-speak up for yourself and respect is gained, not imposed. Yeah, Chad, I think yun eh, no? Hindi, as sa kultura natin, hindi talaga tayo mas-speak up. Generally, hindi tayo confrontational. Mas gusto nating kinikim-kim na lang yung saloobin kaysa sa ipaglaban yung sarili, stand up and create a scandal. Right? And I mean, I don't want to relate this back to politics, but I think it's that very behavior that they're weaponizing to abuse us with. Diba? Hindi naman tayo confrontational eh. Filipino is resilient naman. So, you know what I mean, chat? I don't want to go that way too far, but that's true. That's true. We don't speak up enough. And I think nakakabigla lang that somebody here is very vocal and It's very new. Someone here is very vocal and is really setting boundaries. Of course, again, tone can be improved. But at the end of the day, yun lang naman yung ginagawa niya. Standing up for himself. In the end, kinancel ko yung passport appointment ko. Hindi ako papayag maging itlog for... Oh, man. Like, okay. Look at this. In the end, kinancel ko yung passport appointment ko. Hindi ako papayag maging... Fair. I mean, told you, chat. Some people value their hair a lot. Some people value their haircut. So, alam mo yung tipong iba-iba tayo ng magiging reactions. I mean, dare I see somebody say, hair lang yan, bro. Tutubo yan ulit. Pero yung ginawa mo kay kuya, forever na yun. Please. Yeah, I mean, kung ako to, I would go to my hair. I would do my passport still. Do I have my passport photo here? I can show you my passport photo, chat. Or is that gonna dox myself? I think that's risky, right? Wag na lang. Yung passport photo ko... Ay, updated na! Updated na nga ba yung passport photo ko? Kasi alam ko, 2022. 2022 pa to. Yeah, I won't show it. I just want to make sure. I mean, I'm not gonna show you my passport. Wanted to show you the photo. Yeah. Maayos naman yung photo ko. Hey, you got it on my birthday. Yeah, my photo is pretty standard, chat. I got it. 2018 yung photo. Can I show it? Nah, like I don't want to risk it, chat. Pero 2018 yung photo. I think just for the safety. May sinend daw sa memes and links. What's this? May sinend si LJ. Updated yun. Ito. 6'7". Chat, come on, man. I will forever understand that this photo without context is a living meme, man. Because parang ang random naman kasi nito eh, 'di ba? Like, what the hell was happening here? But again, the peg was Barbie and Ken. Okay, I want to make it clear. The peg was Barbie and Ken. It was for a Kumu photo shoot. And, you know, for the just to make it clear, ako si Ken. Man. Anyway. Ubusin na natin to. What else do we have here?
We didn't take Scoville's blood pressure though.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, we can't show this on stream, chat. Because it might TikTok might tag us for risky behavior or parang actions na can cause harm to others. So ano na lang, move on tayo. Isang reporter ng GMA7 natagpo ang hindi nag-research.
Charot. Day off ko ngayon. Pero dahil ang daming nagtag sa akin, ang daming
This is a long video, chat.
habang ginagawa yung test na yan. Kaya parang medyo may accusation eh. Yung post mo parang may accusation. English yun. Kaya nag-react kami, no? Okay sana kung nagtanong eh, parang tanong eh. Ngayon, yung post mo, Miss Mab Gonzalez.
I don't know. This is too long of a video, chat. I need more context. Disappointed with Mav Gonzalez for this misinformation regarding a test for pregnant women. Kaway-kaway mga... How long is this? It's a long post. What's the TLDR? She could have done her research or asked her OB. Knowing her reach as a news reporter, she should have known better before posting. Alright, fine. Let's read it. Mav Gonzalez, news reporter daw. Kaway-kaway yung mga buntis na may gestational diabetes. I have always had low or normal sugar. Low sugar? I had no symptoms of diabetes. But here we are. I am annoyed because I feel like yung sugar test na pinapagawa sa atin is set up to make us fail. Fasting, inom ng isang boteng asukal, bawal tubig at pagkain. Huwag gumalaw. Syempre, di bababa sugar mo nun. Anyway, to all the pregnant women there na may gestational diabetes, makakaraos din tayo. What? Pinapainom ng isang boteng asukal? Is this true? Pinapainom ng isang boteng asukal ang mga babaeng may gestational diabetes? No. To find out if they have gestational diabetes. Preparation for gestational diabetes test. Huh? Preparation for gestational diabetes test depends on the type. For the 1-hour screening, you can eat normally but should avoid high sugar foods. For the 2 to 3 hour diagnostic test, you must fast for 8 to 14 hours, no food or drinks except water. Eat a normal diet with at least 150 grams of carbohydrates. That's normal. That's a fairly decent diet. 150 grams of carbohydrates. Chat, that's just 400 calories. Cup of rice, calories. Cup of rice, calories. Ano neto? There you go. No. There you go. 1 cup of rice already has 50 grams of carbs. So technically, 3 cups of rice. Inform your doctor about all medications as some may need to be stopped. Huh? How the test is performed. 2-step. During the first step, you'll have a glucose screening. You do not need to prepare. You will be asked to drink a liquid that... Ayun! You will be asked to drink a liquid that contains glucose. Your blood will be drawn 1 hour after you drink the glucose solution to check your blood glucose level. If your blood glucose level from the first step is too high, you will need to come back for a 3-hour glucose tolerance test. Oh! Yun pala yun. I mean, I didn't know. Like, today I learned too. Anyway, to all the pregnant out there, to all the pregnant women there na may gestational diabetes, din makakaraos din tayo. Hi, Miss Mav. I studied nutrition and diabetics. Medically speaking, the test isn't set up to make you fail. It's actually a stress test for your pancreas. They ask you to stay still so they can see how your insulin handles that sugar load on its own without help from physical activity. Of course. So yeah, so basically, this was okay. This was gets ko na. So this is a rather misinformed post. And also, bakit naman? Okay, I'm trying to place myself in her shoes. Why would I doubt medical practitioners? And if idadoubt ko sila, bakit hindi Google ang first step ko? Or hindi, like we found out the answer in 10 minutes, right? Less than 10 minutes. So I have a feeling maybe overcome with stress, right? Maybe overcome with stress or overcome with too much on her head. I mean, if you're pregnant, right? I mean, I'm not one to say, pero if one is pregnant, there's definitely more than one thing going on. So, could be that? Diba? Could be that? Hindi ko alam eh. GDM is usually silent because it's caused by placental hormones, not your previous health habits. It's not your fault. It just means your body needs a bit of a discarded shift with carbs for now to keep you and the baby safe. Praying for you. But as an R&D as well, I agree with this po. GDM may also be caused by hidden family history genetics, but if alam mo naman pong di ka ma-sweets, it may just be your hormones. The test is a struggle, honestly. I started doing it with my siblings, even at our 20s, because our parents have diabetes mellitus yata to, type 2. It's only supposed to help identify what better approach to help you and your body's changes. Praying for a healthy pregnancy pa rin po. Eat your carbs and everything in moderation. You still deserve to eat. Patients with GDM, again, gestational diabetes, often don't display symptoms of diabetes prior to getting pregnant. GDM is a completely different entity from type 2 diabetes caused by insulin resistance triggered by placental hormones. OGTT measures how your pancreas handles a sugar load under controlled conditions. This test is not set up to fail you, because if that was the case, then everyone will have GDM, which is not the case. The good news is that GDM usually resolves after giving birth. A Filipino journalist, a public figure with this kind of statement, ano nang nangyari Pilipinas? Yeah. Hey! Chat, meron tayong full packer na nasa stream ngayon. What's up, Arvileto? Welcome to the stream. Chat, welcome the full packer. Huh. Yeah, diabetes mellitus. I don't know how to say it properly. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like again, I'm not one to say, right? I don't want to say, are you pregnant or something? Your hormones are going whack. No. Baka sapakin lang tayo, right? And we deserve to be punched in the face if we approach our women with that kind of, opener. It's not for us to be like, you and your period, boom. No, that's not for us to say. So that's why I will keep saying na it could be that ang dami lang niya iniisip at this moment. I know, sapakin talaga tayo, and we will deserve that punch if we say that, because the truth is that shifts in hormones literally change who people are, and for the most part, men are pretty much consistent with the hormones every month. Women, on the other hand, and then there's every month, diba? My changes in hormones, and then my pregnancy hormones pa. They go through so much more shit, and that's why the moment we say those words na that insinuate their hormones and it being the cause of their problems, we deserve to get punched in the face for that. I know, patay tayo. Okay, it's interesting na what is this, man? Gets naman na pregnant, kaya baka emotional, but your thoughts should have stayed in the drafts. True. Yan ang ibang problema sa mga pasyente. Feeling nila laging pineperahan lang sila ng mga ospital. Pwede namang magtanong o mag-research kung bakit ginagawa mga certain tests. Hindi yung feeling victim lang. Yeah, I know, MJ. I'm very aware. And I'm also very aware na gusto ko pang mabuhay. So, those things stay in the drafts as well, MJ. Medyo wild do, na oo nga, public figure reporting the news. Allegedly, arguably, sanay siya sa factual information. Sanay siya sa proper journalism. Not jumping to conclusions. Pero may ganito? There has to be more to this than just that, right? outside the kulambo. Pagpepiestahan ka ng mga lamok. Weird. Reporter siya. Sana research din niya muna or pwede din siya mag-join sa mga mommy forum or ask for a second opinion. May problema. 100%. I'm wondering why yun yung nangyari dyan.
Oh my god, this chicken is amazing. But wait, this is chicken, yeah? It's chicken?
Lubos niya talaga yung buong script. Ay, yung buong end credits.
Chicken is amazing. But wait, this is chicken, yeah? It's chicken?
By the way, chat, whenever I watch this meme format where yung dulo, yun yung nangyayari, I remember watching this for the first time with Transformers, and that end credits sequence couldn't have been any better. Sobrang solid nun. If you remember, Transformers, that was so good. Nakaupo sila, di ba? Nakaupo sila sa overlooking a valley, I think. On their cars, nakahiga si Megan Fox at si Shia LaBeouf. I think they're making out. And then Optimus Prime has this monologue calling out all the Autobots who are out there. And then, ang ganda, inspirational. You feel the weight of the responsibility Optimus Prime now has watching over Earth. And then, just when you're about to wait for what's next, end credits. Sobrang solid, yeah. Sobrang solid na itong scene. I loved it, man. Anyway, moving on. Aura farming, hell yeah. Ooh. What? No, no! Yeah, that's funny. Kill.
Ayun, nakikita mo naman, di ba, walang tao?
Tinatanong ka ng bisor nyo kung bakit wala kang benta.
Walang customer, anong bentahan ko dyan? Multo? Oh, may tao, wala. Ingay, ikaw nga magbenta dito. Sabi ko walang benta, tingnan mo, wala kang tao. Umag.
That ending. What's this? Knets tried to seek support from Sinets and Jeanettes. What's that? Oh! Basically, Southeast Asia update. Yeah. Versus Korea. Aware. Let me make this bigger for you, chat. Chat, I already know what the comment section is gonna be like. Any guesses, chat? kung ano yung magiging comment section nito. God. No. Nag-join ka sa Ayala Marathon. Hindi ako nag-join sa Ayala Marathon. I don't even wanna look. He raised her up? No, I don't think so. I already know, man. I already know. Wristing, no. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, we move on.
So how did your civilization advance so far ahead of us?
Democracy. We vote to choose a leader and immediately freeze all their money, assets, and basic rights. No pay, no perks, no privileges.
The chosen leader has to earn everything back by helping people.
At the end of their tenure, people donate valuables if the leader actually improved their lives.
The more people the leader helps, the richer they get. This system keeps the leader motivated to help most people possible.
That's f***ing genius. So
Yeah, I think that's one way to fix democracy. Okay, move on. Life at the moment from SWG. Are you decent? Not morally, but I'm wearing pants if that's what you're asking. Remember once upon a time when we were younger, we used to think people in their 30s were adults and had their shit together. That's so true. That's so true, man. Yeah. I do feel like our parents, and you know, when they were in their 30s, I feel like they had just as much of a clue as we did. Iba-iba lang talaga. Parang nasa movie scene lang. Ano to? Uy, nag-aaway sila.
Kahit sabihin kong umalis ka, hindi ka alis. Kasi kinala mo ko eh. Alam mo na nasabi ko na yun. Kasi
That sounds like Kim Chu.
pagod ako. Pero mahal kita.
Tumahal din mo kasi. Mahal pa rin kita, Joe.
Oh no, ba't kaya siya pinapagalitan? I hope it's not Chicken Joy related.
Delroy and I are delighted to be
Yo, I saw this on the news today.
presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making. We're here to celebrate. Delroy and I are
Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo. Tourette's activist shouts N-word during.
delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
Michael B. Jordan, super super nonchalant, probably deals with hecklers on the daily. And then siya mas what the hell? Feeling ko nga, Ranzo, yun yung nangyari. I will say it with you. Tourette's awareness is up 10,000% now. Man. Okay. Hard R pa ba? That's nuts. Padala ni Paulo. Who's following this chat? Si Punch. Oh, hold up. Oh. It was pre-recorded and they decided not to edit it out? Oh, interesting. But they edit out so many other things. Right? They edit out so many other immaterial things. Pero ito, kasama pa rin. Oh, I wonder why. And then hindi pa naka-censor, no? Hindi pa naka-censor yung word. I wonder kung ano yung intention ng editor doon. Genuinely, right? Bakit kaya hindi inedit? Ano bang kwento nito ni Punch? Punch the Monkey. I'm sure may Wikipedia page na siya. Punch Kun. There you go. Told you, chat. May Wikipedia page na to. Punch Kun or simply Punch is a baby Japanese masakwe. I don't know how you pronounce this. At the Ichikawa City Zoo in Japan, he gained viral attention on social media for his attachment to a large orangutan stuffed toy. According to zoo officials, Punch's internet popularity led to a surge in visitors to the zoo starting on February. Good for the zoo. Good for the zoo, man. Punch was born July 25, 2025 at the Ichikawa City Zoo. So that would make Punch 7 months old. He was named after Monkey Punch, the mangaka who authored Lupin III. Mangaka? Monkey Punch. Ooh. Manga artist. Okay. Subsequently, he was abandoned by his mother who lacked interest in raising him. The day after he was artificially fed, drinking milk from a baby bottle, and two caretakers began hand-raising him. Punch was integrated with other... Okay, I want to know how to pronounce this, chat. Macaque.
Macaque.
Hey, chat, you want to see macaque? Ito. This is an example of a macaque. Punch was integrated with other macaques at the zoo's Monkey Mountain with around 60 monkeys on January 19, 2026. Due to the lack of a maternal figure, Punch initially struggled with socializing, showing signs of anxiety and isolation. However, one keeper stated that despite occasional ostracizing by other macaques, Punch was mentally strong. Takashi Yasunaga, head of Ichikawa Zoo and Botanical Gardens, called Punch-kun very outgoing. To aid in his socialization, zoo officials gave Punch an IKEA orangutan plushie which he began clinging to and treating as a surrogate mother. Nakakaawa, chat. Yung mga Punch na IKEA sells out viral orangutan plushie favored by Punch. Chat. I wonder if there's still one here. I wonder. No, this is Philippines already. What's the name? Selling out in multiple countries. Hey, it's still available, chat. Chat, 160 reviews. 160 reviews. Look at this. You wanna buy it, chat? Paraffle natin to. It's a great buy because my son enjoys show all reviews. I love it so much. What? This is it though, right? Delivery currently unavailable. Ano, bilhin na natin. It's the same thing, right? Right there, see? Okay, here. We buy it. We buy 10. Here's the game plan, chat. We buy 10 and then resell it at 1K each. Okay? How about that? It's bound to get out of stock, but we're gonna hoard it. Right? Lock in. Dapat ano tayo dito? Capitalist mentality. Kailangan mautak. Bili tayo ng 10, wait for it to get sold out, and then sell it at 1K. Levy getting triggered. Is this another Pokemon cards hoarding? I know. Lock in. Make it 1.5, triple the price. Pwede, di ba? I mean, if you think about it, it's not a bad business. It's an easy 5K. You son of a bitch, I'm in. Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie. Like I really want to buy one right now, chat. Sige. Sold out online though. It's sold out online. Yeah, it's done. Wala na, chat. You have to go to Pasay for this one. I mean, I would want to order. Layo eh. Pasay. Let's see though. Anyway, so for those who don't know who Punch is, now you know who Punch is. And then, sobrang dami niyang videos. Ali Orts and I binged on his videos last night before going to bed. Sobrang cute nito. Kasi ginamit niya pa ata na pang-akap yung plushie. Like, look at that, chat. Like, how could that not be a relatable moment? You know, especially since sobrang close relative natin ang unggoy. Damn you, bully!
Are these all your children?
Yep.
I thought Coco was your first.
No, I've got 8 kids. Wait, no, 9.
I had no idea. Wow. You must have learned a thing or two.
I have. And there's something you need to know.
What?
Oh my god, no, not motherly advice at 11.
You're doing great.
Are they happy tears, Mum?
Yeah. Happy tears, honey. From then on, I decided to run my own race.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, ito yung Bluey. Ito ba yung Bluey, chat? I actually don't know who Bluey is. Baka ito yun. Yeah! Highly recommended daw ang Bluey. As in, you know, the other day, yung pinag-uusapan natin yung mga pinapanood ng mga bata. I think when Boss Yell was here in the stream, isa ang Bluey sa mga recommended na mga cartoons for kids. It's educational and there's always a takeaway. Yeah. Matanda na kasi si Zack nung like nung nakita yata si Bluey kaya hindi na-introduce kay Zack. Or na-introduce pero hindi niya nagustuhan.
Well done, Judo, you clever girl.
So, did Blue ever learn to walk?
Yes, honey. In the kitchen, actually.
Why did I decide to walk in the kitchen?
I don't know, sweetie.
Maybe you just saw something you wanted.
Well done, Judo,
Napilay ba si Bluey?
you clever girl.
So, did Blue ever learn to walk?
Pilay ba si Bluey?
Yes, honey. In the kitchen. Yeah.
You're doing great.
No,
Yeah.
Pilay pa si
Happy
Bluey nung
tears,
una?
honey. Decided to run my own race.
Okay, I'm confused. Ah, baby. Ba't naman kasi tinanong, did Bluey ever learn how to walk? Ah, okay. Alright. Ah, that's cool. Close tearjerker. Siniskwela, full episode. Ano to? Bakit nakalink? Ah, kasi last night pinag-uusapan natin yung mga maaayos na shows. Okay. What's this? Toys for kids. Yes, sir. Cheese dip chili con. Oh, dunks are back. I enjoy this. I know mixed reviews to chat. Chili con was also good. I remember mixed reviews. What's up, Caleb? I did not know, by the way, na visible to dogs din yung colors na ginagamit sa Bluey. And for those who may not know, dogs are not colorblind. As in, they don't see in black and white. They just see in the iba lang yung spectrum of colors na nakikita nila. If I'm not mistaken, mahina sila sa red the colors. Chat. Fan ako ng cheese dunk and fan ako ng chili con carne. Is it a little expensive for its price? For the amount that you get? I would say yes. But hey, man, I mean, we're splurging on fast food here, so gotta take what you can. I'm happy. Dunk into flavor. Ano pa ba? Ito from Steffi.
I have very, very bad news for you. If you play Call of Duty Mobile Warzone and you spent money on it,
why?
because the game is shutting down, meaning sayang lang yung pera ninyo. It's shutting down on April 17, and Activision says that it didn't meet their expectations with the mobile first experience, so therefore they're gonna be shutting it down.
Pero naging super popular to
And yeah, unfortunately, kung nag-spend kayo ng money, kung gumastos kayo para sa mga skins or para sa mga game pass or kahit ano man.
Yeah, I think released na J.
Well, it's pretty much wasted. So
what? But wasn't it super popular? COD Mobile? For Warzone lang. For Warzone lang. And yes, McDonald's Instagram, I'm pretty sure it's out. There you go. Cheese dunk, baby. Let's go. I'm a fan, to be honest. A little expensive, but I don't mind. I love my fast food. COD Mobile is still alive. Warzone lang yung hindi. Okay, I got it. Thank you for the clarification. Do it, Levy. It's gonna be a productive work day for you kung in-order mo siya. Salad date outfit ideas. Okay.
Ikaw po ba si
Ang bilis! What the hell?
Norman Magusin po? Alias Francis Leo Marcos?
Don't afraid to fail. Let the fail will afraid to you.
Ang bilis! That's your friend? Oh, happy for your friend. Let's give your friend a like. That's a solid one. Yeah. Sabi niya siguro, may outfit akong ganyan ah. Ano to? Sino to? Kylie Padilla sa naging pahayag ng amang si Senator Robin Padilla na handa siyang tumakbo sa pagka-vice presidente.
Sorry. Reaction mo lang, may tatakbo daw si...
Ba't parang naduling siya dito, chat? Sobrang lapit ba nung camera sa mukha niya?
Reaction mo lang, may tatakbo daw si Sen Robin Padilla if sasabihan ni Duterte for Vice President. Your thoughts lang as the daughter.
Aalis na ako ng Pilipinas.
Why naman?
It's a very good show, Pao, they say. Lasang cheese whiz. Ako cheese whiz na mas maalat. Kasi cheese whiz medyo malakas yung pagkamatamis ng cheese whiz eh. Pero mas maalat siya for me. But I don't know, maybe this batch iba ning mix.
I have no reaction, but aalis na ako ng Pilipinas.
Hindi ba sila in good terms? Chat ni Kylie?
Sabi naman. Are you supporting his political career?
Aalis na po ako ng Pilipinas.
Both, Levy. What are you talking about? That's why they're advertising both. Para kunin mo parehas. Okay? Con carne and cheese. Get both. No regrets. Buy now, cry later.
No po comment. Hindi, wala lang. Ano lang naman. I trust in my father's judgment. Yun na lang.
Tama nga naman yun. Tama nga naman sabihin, I trust in my father's judgment. Okay. Sino ang nanay ni Kylie Padilla? Kylie Padilla. Sino nanay niya? Ay. Kung tata niya si Robin, sino yung nanay? Lizelle Sicangco? Actors. Filipino actors Robin Padilla and Lizelle Sicangco. Si Rustom yung si BB yung mas close kay Robin. Okay, copy. Pero alis pa rin siya ng Pilipinas. Okay. Total lunar eclipse to grace PH skies on March 3. Question is, are we gonna see it? Sana oo. Sana hindi masyadong cloudy. Ba't ang bilis nyo, chat? What the heck? You guys are fast. Ang pangit ng gupit mo. Oh, ang close si BB at si Kylie. Gets. SMC side to Cebu Arena to open in June. Teka, pero si BB, kapatid niya si Robin, di ba? Nung nag-Cebu kami 2 years ago, binubuo pa lang to. Interesting na binubuo, may SMC side na. Pero wala pa yung arena. Wow. I mean, may mga concerts na sa Cebu lang, ah. Di ba, chat? Na hindi na umaabot ng Manila. Ang alam ko yung huling concert ni Nikki. You familiar with Nikki? Saw you at Nick's? Yeah, Joseph, you did? What's up, Joseph? Teka. Nikki artist. Yun na lang. Nikki artist. This girl. Nikki Zefania. Philippines concert. Alam ko nung nag-concert siya dito last time, literally Cebu lang. Or I guess I'm wrong. Mall of Asia, Smart Araneta. I don't know anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. Cebu. Wale. Nikki Zefania Cebu. Wala. Maybe I'm thinking of a different artist. But anyway, good for Cebu. Right? Na magtatayo na. Biggest arena for them. Ano to?
Sobrang nagtitrend.
Pinadala naman to ni Ralph Jesse.
Na Dubai Chewy Cookie, meron na rin dito sa Fusion Alley. At kita nyo naman guys, sobrang haba na nga ng pila. Pero sa video ito, papakita namin kung paano namin ginagawa itong version namin na tinatawag namin Pistachio Bomb.
That is a long line, bro.
Ito yung pistachio katayfi. Pistachio sauce, tapos may toasted katayfi.
Okay, chat. I have a hack for you. If you like this, and I know not everyone will like it, some might, Some love it, some actually think it's overhyped. I personally think it deserves the hype. It's actually unique. There's a texture to it. It's not just sweet. And there's also, I love the nuttiness that comes from the pistachio. Now, if you like this flavor, I have a hack for you pagdating sa ice cream. Next time you are at an ice cream shop and you are faced with a lot of different flavors, yung mga, lalo na yung may variety talaga, ipaghalo nyo yung pistachio flavor at yung hazelnut or Ferrero na flavor. So, it's pistachio, hazelnut / Ferrero. And pag pinaghalo nyo yung flavors na yun, you're gonna have something like this.
Flavor of love. Ayan. Actually, kaya mahal yan talaga kasi si Miss yung gumagawa. Isipin mo, Miss nagbablog na lang siya.
Hindi na nga ako makapag-vlog eh.
Kaya nga eh.
Wala na nga akong upload eh.
Bango naman yan. Kaya pala parang ang sarap-sarap talaga eh. Alam mo ba, ang dami na natin nagawang ganyan pero isang piraso pa lang natitikman ko niyan.
Talaga?
Oo. Yung blinag ko, yung pa lang.
Okay, but basically, it's really good. Try it yourselves, chat. And also, if you order from morethanbyte.com and check out with the discount code BENIFAM, you will get 5% off. They do sell the Dubai pistachio stuffed. Right? So, right what that video is showing, binibenta rin nila. And it's good. I like the texture. I like the crunchiness and the grittiness. But I understand why hindi appealing yung texture sa lahat because it might be too gooey for some. Yeah. But yeah, Benifam on checkout, 5% off. Wow, si Ralph nagbe-binge ng mga pistachio.
Why are K-pop idols obsessed with this dessert? This is called Dubai Chewy Cookie, the most viral dessert in Korea right now. I came to Incheon to try it. They start by mixing.
I wonder if Editor Kelvs can actually let us know kung legit to. Right? I wonder if kasi si Editor Kelvs actually si MJ. Editor Kelvs and MJ, I wonder if you guys could tell us kung legit talaga to or overhyped na siya. Or if hindi talaga to naging thing sa Dubai, it's just becoming a thing outside of Dubai.
Kadaif and pistachio spread. Now we know why it's called Dubai. But how is it so chewy? The key is marshmallow. They melt it slowly with butter. That's when it turns super chewy. Shape it into a thin layer, then wrap it around the Dubai filling and dust with cocoa powder. Outside is super chewy and inside is crunchy. This is
Yes, sir. I dig it, bro. Ralph Jesse binging, man. Pinoy sa Dubai yung nag-invento? That would be cool.
You have African...
Mostly, sabi ni MJ, mostly foreigners lang din yung nag-hype.
American rappers saying N-word this and N-word that, but a Caucasian can't.
So say it.
Say what?
Say the word you want to say.
I'm not saying that I want
Delroy.
to say it. I'm just saying that I can't.
Sure you can. Say it. Say it right now. I will say it with you.
Okay, this is hypocritical. You know we can't.
Sure you can. This is America. Both of you. Say it.
Yo, they cut into commercial.
All right, I think we can move on.
Why? Why move on when you want to say it? Both of you want to say it. Huh? All together, everybody.
Sino si Linda Walker and why did she get 720? Who's Linda Walker? Parang artista siya. Is the main character? What? Oh, short drama. Short drama. Part siya ng short drama. Yeah. Yeah. I listened to a podcast once dissecting Chinese drama reels. Sobrang galing nung sobrang galing lang talaga ng concept. Basically, you have Daijun, right? What's the name again? Short Chinese short reels drama wiki. My turn. Duanju, right? So these are so good because if you watch an entire series or an entire doanju, para ka na rin nanood ng movie, but hindi mo siya nare-realize because you're watching it in TikTok lengths. Sobrang galing. Okay, anything else? I think we've covered most of what's going on today. I think napag-usapan din natin to. We did a lot of reading about this dude, yung pagka-arrest sa kanya, and even the other videos from the side of the PNP or the police. Pinanood din natin yung media press con. Alright, we talked a lot of the thing about all of these things already. Tulfo and Aquino not running for VP. Who will run against my bet? Robin Padilla for VP. You are a stupid bitch. For someone so well educated, you want an actor and ex-convict as a vice president? Shame on you. Sinusuka ka na ng buong UP community. Rowena Guanzon? Si Rowena Guanzon, siya yung sa Comelec, di ba? Siya yung sa Rockwell? Right, that's her. The one who had the Rockwell incident. Oh, I'm surprised wala sa Wikipedia. Pero si Rowena Guanzon, yung nasa Rockwell, yung Rockwell incident. Yeah. Wow. Who will run against my bet? Robin Padilla for V. And she's very well educated too. Eto. Well educated. Nag-Harvard pa siya, oh. Interesting. It's in-appoint pa siya ni Noy Noy. Interesting. Ang tagal niya na palang Comelec Commissioner. Back then, 2022. Iba na pala ang Comelec Commissioner natin ngayon. Okay, anything else we haven't covered, chat? Let's see. I think most of which we've covered. Let's see. Casual, there you go. Yeah, we've done that. Sobrang nito. Sobrang poetic talaga nito magsalita. I wanna watch it.
Who proudly and publicly proclaimed his aspirations of following the footsteps of Adolf Hitler when he said, quote, Hitler massacred 3 million Jews. Now there are 3 million drug addicts. I'd be happy to slaughter them, unquote. And yet, he is worshipped by a huge number of Filipinos. In so many countries, you will need to hide your adoration of Hitler. Mr. Duterte flaunted it, and his fanatics are unaffected by it. Mr. Duterte has pronounced so many other horrible declarations meant to promote and encourage impunity, as it will be detailed tomorrow by my colleagues. And yet, he is idolized by a multitude of Filipinos. The defense will claim that he was merely bombastic and acerbic when he made these statements. But if he were merely being...
Yeah, that's what I was always thinking. Na yun yung pwedeng madaling sabihin ng defense. Ano lang yan, nangangampanya lang yan. He's just trying to be a populist, get the love of the people.
Pompous and flippant. The people who were killed should be alive and laughing today at his supposed pranks and stunts.
And then that finisher.
Nagre-ready pala.
Okay, never mind. I don't wanna read that. That's grabe rin to, by the way, chat. This entire drama, I'm not following it entirely. Pero yung drama ni Ellen Adarna, Derek Ramsey, too much, man. Too much. I feel like if this were lesser known people, napagalitan na yung dalawang to for airing their dirty laundry online. Jopay, yo, here we go. Sharing faith is a beautiful desire, but how we do it matters just as much as what we say. When our words come from a place of pride or self-righteousness, the message, no matter how true, can be easily lost. Faith was never meant to be forced, proven, or used to place ourselves above others. It was meant to be lived out in love. God's way has always been compassion before correction, understanding before judgment, and grace before instruction. If people feel condemned instead of loved, perhaps it's not their hearts that are closed, but our approach that needs reflection. I love that line. Ang ganda nung line na yun ah. Yo, this line is really, really good. If people feel condemned instead of loved, hindi nila kasalanan. Maybe we're the problem. Yo, that's so good. Real faith invites, not intimidates. It listens, not just speaks. And it remembers that love is the loudest testimony we can ever give. It chooses love first, always. Yeah, I mean, we can always go back to what Levi said here. Right? What would Jesus do? And clearly, Jesus wouldn't go the Alvin route. Gary V, I haven't seen that. Gary V, Alvin Aragon.
Generation will see you in a different light as well. So, I know in the advent of what's happening right now in showbiz and the trending things that relates to faith, what's your 2 cents on it? As a podcaster.
This guy's not aging, man. How old is this dude? He's 61? Chad. That guy's 61? This guy is 61?
Yes. You know,
man. And he also has a full set of hair. Chad. Man. Life is unfair, yo. He has complete hair. I'm jealous, not gonna lie. Sana pag 61 na ako, ganyan pa rin karami yung buhok ko.
Si Alvin, di ba? I mean, yun ang hot topic natin. You share the same faith, right? So, of course, coming from what you've been through, ano pong punto de vista nyo doon?
Punto de vista? Point of view? Punto de vista. Point of view. Viewpoint. Okay.
Well, I don't know what kind of walk Alvin has had with the Lord that he talks about. And I know he's talking about the same God I'm talking about. We both quote from the same Bible, and all. I don't know, But I will let people know that when or if you pray about something, and if God speaks to you and says, do this, and it's totally different, an opposite from what you thought He would call you to do, my challenge is, who will you follow?
Huh? Parang hindi ko na-gets yun ah. If you pray to God, and He tells you to do the opposite thing you're expecting Him to tell you, don't do it?
Or if you pray about something, and if God speaks to you and says, do this, and it's totally different, an opposite from what you thought He would call you to do, my challenge is, who will you follow? Will you follow your conscience that, wow, people will say this, or will you follow the voice that you know you heard clear enough to follow, even if it would cost so much, including being bashed by so many people? Now, as to how you carry out things, that's something that you learn through time. I was once a Christian who was honeymooning with the Lord when I first came to know Him. And I was like that, if you do, you're going to go to hell. No, but it's written in the Word of God. This is what's going to happen to you. But it took me time to learn.
Wow, what the calm response and a response that relates to his personal experiences.
That the truth, even if it hurts, you don't have to make it hurt more, because it hurts enough already. So it's all just a matter of time before people, begin to settle, the dust settles, and then you'll be able to see each other's reasoning in a clearer way. But I know it's been moving a lot of people. The best thing about it is that people are opening up about their faith, even those who are offended. Yeah, but my faith in the Lord, but you're speaking about faith. So I don't know how God is orchestrating everything to bring people together, but He is. And people are listening and watching. That's great.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, it is a great response. It's not, I remember when the responses were obvious, and most of the time the responses galit, loaded with emotions. I think yung response niya very wise, man. Very wise yung pag-deliver niya. I suppose it came with the wisdom that he has. Solid, ah. Okay sagot niya dito.
If naging guest niyo po siya, what will you tell him?
If?
Naging guest niyo siya sa Unshaken, what will you tell him?
Well, I'd like to hear him first before I say anything, because there are so many things that can come out. There are so many things being posted, maybe not in its entirety, and when you leave out certain things, those are the things that actually might really matter. I'm not one who will judge him, He is as unperfect as I am, and I'm just thankful that he's keeping himself grounded on what he believes in. Maybe someday, if we do talk, I'd like to find out, dude, what's going on? What's going on with you and God? Tara, share tayo. Tayo lang. Walang makakabang nito.
Except yung 2 million na makikita. Or what? Sa Unshaken.
No, with
What's Unshaken? Podcast niya? Gary V. Unshaken. Is this his podcast? Podcast. There you go. Gary V. I'm entering my podcast era. Facebook. Gary Valenciano. We had our media conference yesterday for something very close to my heart. Unshaken. Stories of grit and grace. I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am. And yes, if you heard, I entered the conference on wheelchair. That's absolutely true. But don't worry, I'm totally okay. God is good. And I guess even podcasts come with dramatic entrances now. Unshaken, even when seated. Can't wait to share this journey with all of you. Oh, interesting. Wow, a press con to launch a podcast. Cool. It must be very big. And likely mga guests nito mga bigatin, no? Pretty interesting, man. I mean, we could use more voices in the podcast space. I heard faith without love is harsh, and love without faith is compromise. Ooh, good line, Food Clips.
I don't know if I will have him on Unshaken. Why? Because people will watch out and see what kind of trash is there. And Unshaken is not about that. Now, when this season in his life is done, this could be the shaking moment in his life. Then I'd like to ask, Alin, grabe yung shaking moment na yun. Oh, sir, grabe talaga. Pero wala, sabi ni Lord. Then we can learn from them. When we don't have to shake the whole thing and make all the dust fly up again.
Sounds like a good dad, too. Right? Yeah. Yeah, like he sounds like a very encouraging dad.
Tapos hindi tayo magkikita and we end up raising our voices.
He's always parang yung nakuha ko sa kanya dito. He's always, let's see where this goes first. Right? This could be the moment kung saan natuto ka or pwedeng hindi. Pero pag-usapan natin once the dust settles. Anuhin muna natin. Let's let the emotions die down. I like that approach.
Oh, let's keep them settled. Put that aside. Now here's a new bottle. with new sand. Tell me.
I love it, Levy. I love it. Ang hirap paghiwalayin minsan eh, no? Yung, yung political leanings ng mga relatives natin.
How will you shake it, man? Okay ka na ba ngayon? I'm okay. Nag-struggle pa rin ako ngayon. Okay.
Dude. Either that or he's very well PR trained. Right? Very, very PR trained. Or I have another hunch. The questions were already fed prior. And then these are his personal answers pero prepared beforehand na. Either way, very, very great answer. Yeah. Very great answer pa rin. Not gonna take that away from Gary V. Okay, I think chat, this is about where the stream ends. We're gonna see each other again tomorrow. Let me check if we are gonna push through with gaming or we're gonna be doing something else. Helldivers. So, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to talk to Levy kung G pa siya mag-Helldivers bukas. Actually, mali ako. Hindi Warhammer yung game. It was Helldivers. So, I'll talk to Levy. But if tuloy, maglalaro tomorrow ng Helldivers, perhaps a little bit of read-through first. Yan! A little bit of read-through. But tomorrow is a gaming stream. Please do hang out. And depending on how things go on Friday, chat. Yeah, nagkamali ako sa Warhammer. Depending on how things go on Friday, I may or may not, we may or may not have a stream. Because big fat chance on Friday, ito itsura ko. You may not want to see this, chat. If you have if you don't like seeing weird textures, or if you have that phobia, you may not want to look at this. But on Friday, likely ito yung magiging itsura ng mukha ko. This person on the right. There you go. No, hindi sa GQ, but I will be having a facial called Rejuran. And it looks like I will be doing it for the entire face. So it depends on how I feel. If I feel like I really want to rest after this, I might rest. Otherwise, tuloy yung stream. But tomorrow, gaming stream and a little bit of read-through as well. I want to give a huge shout out to everyone, chat, who dropped by the stream today. I don't think we got any TTSS nor new memberships, but that's all cool. Shout out kay Ali Orts, our first Black Badger. Monk is coming up next. Ron 2, Mommy Keiko, and our top fans, of course. MJ, LJ, Romeo Levy, SWG, Paolo Biels, J Arech pala, Jolly Pot Dog, and Simply Ralph. Nah, Levy. The answer to your DM is no. Okay. Wala na pera, tagal pa sa... Naku, may babayaran pa tayong BYD, MJ. Okay, have a great evening, chat. Thank you so much. Thank you also to Chuck and Corey and Volt for being over at Twitch. Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you, Benny fam.